Hey, everybody. All right. Sorry it took a little bit here to get us on board. As you might guess, slight technical issues. Um, won't be pointing fingers or mentioning names. Right. But anyway, so we are ready to go tonight with our next Coaster to Coaster takeover. And we've got with us the three champs. We got Karl, who apparently can see and no audio still, or he's just going to keep that sign up for the rest of the night. Hugh and Mike. Guys, how are
Hey
we doing?
guys, doing
What
good.
up, people?
Karl, are you there?
Yabba dabba do.
It's
I don't
way
know if
too
we're on
early.
yet. I don't think we are.
I can hear Karl.
We can hear you, Karl.
And we are live, Carl.
Did the speakers go out again?
Stefan, let me know if you're hearing me.
We can hear you. And I swear, 2 hours ago we had this thing working with him. So,
Three
thanks,
gophers
thanks,
died by
Rob.
then.
This is one of my Jetson futuristic T-shirts. Even made a cocktail to match it tonight. Go
Oh,
on.
nice. Look at the
Hey,
color.
who? Do you know what we're drawing? Who's drawing what?
Oh, I'm sorry. What, Hugh?
What are we drawing? What am I
We were
drawing for
doing coasters.
CJ?
Yeah, let's jump into that real quick. So we
Yeah.
did 3 rolls real quick so we could get this thing rolling since we were starting late. Barry Chapman was rolled for Karl Waller. CJ James was rolled for Hugh.
CJ.
And Rob got rolled for Mike Rooth. So you guys want to pop in what you want them to draw on your coasters and they'll get started. I'm pretty sure Mike knows what Rob's going to ask for, so he's already started.
I got a bit of a wild guess here that it might be a Casey Jones, but correct me if I'm wrong, Rob. If you want something else, I'd be happy to draw you something else. This is just
I hope it don't turn into Papa Smurf or something, with it. Like, yo, I wanted Papa Smurf. Yeah, I can't see the feed where I'm at, so when they make their mention, just let me know.
Let's see. Yep, Mike, Rob already answered. Mike, you already know. So
Yep, right on.
Nice. We'll give CJ a few more minutes. He may not be in the feed just yet.
CJ, why?
CJ got me last time with that venomized T-Rex.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
is
yeah.
that-
Yeah, he always has cool requests, that guy.
Wow. Gotta work with Karl here for a second, folks. I'll be right back.
No problem.
Hope everyone's doing good out there, keeping safe, keeping cool if it's too hot where you are, keeping warm if it's too cold where you are.
COVID-free bullies.
Come on.
Do-do.
It hurts my brain.
It's actually still Friday night. Stefan hasn't woken up to a Saturday nightmare yet.
You gotta stop doing that, Karl.
Might have to change that music to Benny Hill music in a minute, man.
Yeah, we need some yakety sax in here.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't think CJ likes me, man. CJ's upset. He said, man, I wanted Mike to draw mine, so I ain't saying nothing.
Nah.
CJ has me on some Portishead tip right now, guy. Nobody loves me. It's true. Not like you do. Yeah, man. CJ said. CJ said he don't want none of that Hugh Rookwood, man. Going for that.
So did you get like the chills in that, Hugh? Like the whole works?
Like this time when I first got it, I had like a headache and just really tired. Now it's just like mad fatigue and like
Oh yeah,
soreness in where the shot was, but I'm also having some lower back stuff going on.
oh man,
Kick my ass, buddy. Kick my ass.
brutal.
But I'm officially vaxxed up, so
There you go, man.
I'm heading into Ontario to come see all you cats.
Yeah.
We're looking at probably 2 weeks in August.
Yeah, nice. Right on, man.
Yeah, man. So I'll let you guys know.
Oh, please do. Yeah.
I gotta see the fam and everybody, so
For sure.
make sure we come down and.
Yeah, you haven't been back since before the pandemic, eh?
Yeah, man. It's been a long minute, man. So.
Oh, that's good. I'm sure everyone will be love to see you. I know Arnold and all the guys, like the whole crew over at Gotham. I'm sure they're
we got some Gotham stuff, right? So maybe we should see what we can arrange and do some signings and stuff there.
Yeah,
man.
absolutely.
Some sketchings and stuff, man. Spend the day. But I gotta come down there and just get at some of that food, man. I'm missing the food stuff, man.
Oh yeah.
They don't got it down here, buddy. Trust me. I love it down here, but can't compare to T-Dot, man. When it comes to just food,
Yeah.
the variety of stuff, man. It's too nice, too nice.
Yeah, you get your favorite spots for sure.
Oh yeah, man. I got some spots, buddy. Trust me. Hey, CJ.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get the comments up. Maybe I can.
Hey, CJ.
Maybe I can.
I promise, CJ, I'll draw you something nice, guy. Trust me.
Oh, he knows. He knows. He's seen your work.
I love you, CJ, man. Good job.
Get on here and see if I can find some comments. Do we already have comments? We have multiple comments. Hey guys. All right, let's see if CJ's comments are in there. Casey Jones. Oh, hold on. Ooh. Barry wants a Mandarin from Karl.
Ooh, Mandarin.
I don't see CJ on here yet. I'm just scrolling through.
No, CJ hasn't jumped in, so I'm re-rolling again.
Oh, okay, right on.
So, I keep hitting the wrong button. All right. Oh, Alicia. All right, you get.
Woo.
Sweet.
All right. So, Alicia, you get to pick your coaster action from Hugh at the moment.
Alicia always picks cool stuff too.
I think we caught her off guard. She's probably going to get a drink and didn't realize she was going to get called that quick.
Everybody's like,
Gotta be ready when
everybody's like, oomph that Hugh, man. Oomph that Hugh, man. Nobody wants this. Nobody wants the 616 to draw them anything. That's crazy. I don't know who I offended. I apologize, guys. I didn't mean to offend you. I tried to get your packages out quick. I really did. Hugh's too slow with that shit.
So try to keep within my tape lines
Okay,
here.
she wants to stick with her cartoon favorite, so Chili Willy, please.
Chili Willy?
Chili Willy. Amazing.
My name is Chili Willy? Oh, she kills you, man.
I love it.
Chili Willy. She says she wants a Chili Willy.
Give him some more jaw.
She says she wants a Chili Willy.
this woman today.
Wait, who is that?
Is that Brenda?
That was just Brenda.
Oh.
Hi.
Hey, Brenda.
I thought maybe Carl's audio was coming and we were hearing Linda or something.
Who's that? Who's that?
It's the other woman.
Hello, Brenda.
Hello.
Rob's waiting on the covers from both Hugh and Mike. Which cover is that, Rob? They were delayed.
Uh-oh.
Kind of want to catch him flipping the bird, maybe. I feel like that would be funny.
Say what?
Oh, I'm just thinking out loud, that's all. All right. Ink thrown on this guy here.
Oh, the Star Wars he beat Justin for in the Berserk. Gotcha. Oh, so it's delayed in the mail, Rob, not like.
Yeah, sometimes the international mail can be a little slow. If you do a tracking number search and you get USORTA, it can sit there for, unfortunately, as long as 90 days. I've never had anything stay there that long. Typically, it gets released. It's usually right after I go looking for it, if there is something delayed. Usually, by the time I actually locate it, it's already on its way. But sometimes it can go to USORTA in Illinois and just sit there for a while. Usually, nothing even gets opened. It just sits there, and that's just it, for whatever reason.
Definitely mad irritating.
Yeah, it's super irritating. We can't do anything about it either from our end, except, just kind of cheer and hope that it gets there. It's always scary when it's original art, though. But I've never had anything go missing. If I know it's there, it's actually kind of a relief, because at least I know it's there.
Exactly.
When something's gone for like 3-4 weeks in the mail and people are waiting and they just paid for like a, original art for a cover or something, it's always a little more terrifying.
Well, I'm assuming Carl's speakers aren't working still because I muted him so we wouldn't hear his ding ding. And now I'm trying to tell him to unmute himself so we can at least hear him talk, but and he's not answering his phone.
Oh, Karl.
Technology is not his friend.
I always kind of liked the way Casey Jones looked in the cartoon, the original cartoon. He kind of had that Clint Eastwood vibe going.
Yeah.
He was goofy, but I liked it.
You know what I just watched the other day?
So,
Blood of Heroes.
which one?
I still got to see that, man. Blood of
You've
Heroes.
never seen Blood of Heroes, guy?
No, I still haven't seen it, man.
Yeah.
We tried to get it the other last time we talked about this. Actually, Erica and I tried to get it, tried to find it, but we couldn't get it without like having to pay like $30 for it or something, $24 or something. I was like, well, eventually I'll find it.
Yeah,
What?
I have to draw a scene in Dodge where you get the perspective of Lieutenant Swan through his bionic eye, and I have to draw this scene, and it's going to look kind of like the Predator vision, like
It's gonna
the
look crazy, buddy.
infrared style. And that is a daunting thing to think about trying to draw. It's like because really there's not a whole lot there, so I'm trying to figure out how to attack this page because it's kind of an exciting page, but you're not gonna actually see a whole lot of it except for the figures that are lit up by the heat signatures. So it's just kind of an interesting challenge. I'm been kind of scratching my head all day about how to do it best. But I think I have it figured out. I might just go ahead and ink it the way I would normally ink it, and then just mess around in Photoshop with, solid colors and
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do some little technical, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some little, you know what I'm saying?
It's got to look cheesy, like 80s style. Like, it's got to look like,
man. That's it. But,
Yeah. Oh, man.
Rob was saying the problem with the cartoon Casey was that halter top hoodie.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I don't know why it was a belly shirt. That was such a weird thing. I know.
Interesting choice, Like, okay, that's an interesting design.
I want to show everyone my abs all the time.
So in case it wasn't posted yet, the website sale tonight's password is Justin's internet sucks. All caps. So like you're screaming it at him like I was earlier.
Poor Justin. Poor Stefan too.
Yeah, it was a long day again.
Well, it's always look forward to seeing you guys on this thing. So.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Makes all the discomfort worth it.
You would think so.
Any dads out there got any plans for tomorrow?
Papa, don't preach.
I'm hoping to go see my dad, maybe, or for like a driveway visit or something like that. But we'll see how that goes. Not really sure. I'll feel a little better once I got my second shot. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'll technically feel worse, but I'll feel better about visiting people.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's it.
Linda, if you're watching, tell Karl to unmute his microphone on Skype. I may have to text her next.
So yeah, last week while we were watching Predator, something crazy happened with my cat, Bear. So Bear's got this annoying habit where we have this little kitchen table that's in our living room that's like our main table.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a round little table. It's like 3 foot diameter. And
I'm unmuting it now, so at least I can hear them. Problem is, we got a delay.
Sit around the
Problem is,
table.
we're gonna have a delay.
Talking.
So,
They stop talking.
What's going on?
No, but Karl can talk again, but unfortunately he still can't hear us, so he's just gonna randomly just kind of interrupt us. He's gonna be like our grandfather who's kind of got a little bit of dementia to him and just occasionally shout out, "It's done!"
You punks, get off my driveway.
So our table is kind of like it's like a catch-all table. It's also where we eat. Like we clear it when we're having dinner, but it's always got like junk and mail and like, whatever stuff we come home and just throw on the table. Well, we had a bag of Doritos on the table that had not been opened yet, so it was still pressurized. Still like, just all inside in the bag, no breach in the bag, just a bag of Doritos. And Bear decided, and he was doing this thing where he walks around the table and he knocks stuff off the table. Like it's what he does every night. He just walks in a circle around the table, knocking stuff off the table. He's a jerk.
What's going on, man?
He steps into this bag of chips, and it's not open yet, so his foot bursts through the chips, like with his claws open up the bag, and his foot goes right into this bag of Doritos. And now he thinks he's in some kind of a bear trap. So he loses his mind and just starts bunny kicking, like with both feet, this bag of Doritos. And he had an arc, a shrapnel arc of like 20 feet from the point of explosion, where he was basically doing a crazy dance in a bag of Doritos, sending Doritos all over our apartment like an explosion. And we were just watching Predator, like, what the hell is happening? What's going on? And it was the cat. It was incredible. I wish I could have filmed it. It was like, what's even happening here?
You crazy ass bear.
Anyway, that's probably the most exciting thing that happened to me this week. But yeah,
Yes, bear.
crazy bear, being crazy.
Oh boy.
I'm slow. I gotta get sped up here.
Mm.
I gotta find the right brown for this Chili Willy's beak. No, it's not it.
I don't have the comments up. I gotta see.
No, that's not too bad.
Sounds like a torch going.
Torch?
Boy, I'm gonna drop
Yeah,
more.
it sounds like a torch.
I think I'm gonna need to be lit here for the rest of the night.
Carl?
He can't hear us. He's only just gonna like I said, randomly just blurt out things from time to time.
Awesome.
Poor guy. I don't know what to tell him. I don't know how he's got his thing rigged set up, but the speakers are obviously generating, but for some reason he's not getting us through Skype.
Oh, weird.
But it worked earlier. I wish I could help him.
So they put our new rainbow crosswalk here for Pride out in front of our place, and they did the paint job because it's a major street, so it was quite a long crosswalk. They had to paint in rainbow and LGBTQ stripes, and we didn't know what was going on because from our perspective, it looked like the stripes they had painted on the road actually looked like they had actually dug out the road and were fixing the pipes. So like it created this weird illusion, like this weird gradient. So from where we were standing, it looked like and it was middle of the night too, so it was dark. But these bright colors, these bright primary colors that were used, it created this illusion like a pit had been dug and that they were maybe in there fixing water pipes. But all we could see from our perspective was these two dudes with these huge flamethrowers, like they had these massive like flame guns because they were trying to speed heat the paint so it would cure on the road. And but it looked like they were trying to do major welding on like a huge water pipe or something like that. And the sound it made these two massive flame torches going, the sound was incredible. It sounded like there was just dragons outside. Like it was just that rush of like flame in the air. It was really crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff around here. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's been a minute since I've been down to the Okefenokee, guy.
Can't keep up with all the action here on Curran Lakeshore and Oakville. It's it's a dynamic place to live, without a doubt.
Lights, camera.
You want to push Chili Willy just to the right a little bit?
There's my Chili Willy.
There you go.
There's my Chili Willy.
Chili Willy, that's a penguin with the toque, right? Yeah, there he is.
Yep.
That's brilliant, man. Look at
And he finally caught his fish. Oh, Chili. Oh, Chili, you so crazy. He's so crazy.
So CJ showed up, so as soon as you're done with the Chili Willy, we'll get his suggestion for your review.
Oh, no, I'm not working with CJ. I'm offended. I'm
Way
offended
to
now.
go, CJ.
All of a sudden, CJ just appears now?
Yep.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be a little quiet tonight because I don't know what kind of conversation I'm going to butt in on top of. Sorry.
Well, let's just say
It's
that
all
was
good,
perfectly
man.
timed.
Yeah, that was literally perfectly timed. Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, man.
Oh, Karl, you're simply the best, buddy. Better than all the rest. Better than everyone.
Man. Switching to Guinness. You guys are making me cross drinks.
Switching to
I was
Guinness,
gonna
man.
try to make this all highfalutin and martini tonight, but nope.
It's whiskey time.
Yeah, it's gonna be there. I'm sure. It's not even. Jesus Christ! It's 7:30 and I'm ready to pull into this. Oh,
I think by the end of this, he's gonna be pulling out that single weed.
wowzers.
He's gonna be pulling out that single weed.
Yeah, you guys literally are driving me to drink. That's what it's come down to.
Nobody loves Stefan. It's true.
Yeah, I don't want people to love me. I want them to fear me. But obviously, I'm doing that wrong. Yeah.
Nobody.
Jennifer is asking Hugh if you were triggered.
What happened?
If you were triggered, because of CJ ignoring you. Are you shook, good sir?
Yeah, I'm shook, man. I'm shook, man. CJ just.
Jay, that's a very good question. I was trying to figure that out myself, but I'm being ignored in my text messages to Karl, so I'm guessing Linda and Karl she's in a different room watching this, and because she can't hear us talk over Karl going fuckity fuck 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 fuck. Oh man.
Oh man, poor Karl.
Mm-hmm.
We love you, Karl, man.
Well, as soon as you guys wrap up the first coasters, we'll go ahead and do the.
Love you, Karl, man.
Well, as soon as you guys wrap up the. We'll do the auction for tonight. We only have one auction for tonight. And it's this neat little piece from Mike.
Woohoo!
Oh, cool.
8.5 by 11 cardstock, original last running.
Is that the Ronin? Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Mike for president of that.
I was trying to be all sneaky and do a little teaser, and then I realized, oh wait, Mike had showed this already off online, so I should probably do a little more homework next time I try to be clever.
Let me think about it for a minute.
So everybody's looking good.
Alicia, I hope you're liking your Chili Willy. Chili Willy.
Really?
Is it Chili Willy?
Alright, gonna add my gray tones.
That's it.
Yeah, this Ronin piece that I'm on. Sometimes when I'm doing
Pick a bourbon if you want.
I'll actually print out if I'm doing any covers. Really, I try to find the masthead of the cover if I can, and then I'll print it out on paper and just try to come up with like sketches and ways that I can have something interact possibly with the masthead. This is actually a sketch I did a while ago, pencil sketch that I just kind of found when I was doing up my studio today, getting ready for today, and thought, I don't know why I abandoned it originally. I think I got onto something else, and so anyway, I decided to throw some ink on that today and make that available. So, yeah, I'm also going to throw in a bonus with that one too, which I'll share when we start the auction.
Okay.
Got the bonus.
Alicia loves her Chili Willy. You're the best, Hugh. And Barry even threw in on Chili looks dope. So
No, Alicia.
yeah, Chili Willy is nailed it. Okay, I have to ask: Are you looking at it? Are you looking at something to give you, or or did you just know what Chili Willy looked like and just crank that out without?
No, I had to go get a quick reference. I kind of remembered, but I was like, nah, I better get a little reference on that. So
I was just curious because you just jumped right in on that one, and I was like, damn. Like, okay,
Well,
how versed in Chili Willy is Hugh?
well, you know what? It's funny. Like the moment she said it, like it wasn't like it was something I had to. Who's Chili Willy? I just remembered it from the day, so it wasn't hard. I kind of already knew.
I would have just drawn Pengu.
Pengu.
Yeah, get Danny DeVito on a coaster. See, you got to get a Tennessee tuxedo to go with it.
There we go. All right, so here we go for Alicia. Chili Willy.
Nice. CJ, I'm sorry,
All right.
did you post what you wanted Hugh to do for yours? Did you miss that?
CJ doesn't want me to do anything for him.
Oh, he's saying all
He
these
made
nice
that.
things.
He made that abundantly clear. He said,
was
"Hugh."
He was too intimidated. He couldn't think of anything right away.
There you go.
Nice. And almost 3D. If you're wearing the
3D
glasses.
Chili Willy for you. I'm just joking, CJ. What you want, brother? I got you.
Cyborg Superman, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh,
Nice.
awesome.
Okay, now I got. Okay, what do I? Oh, that has to look crazy. That has to look crazy. You know, what should I do?
I've only drawn him once before, man. He's such a cool character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Henshaw.
All right, well, while you're thinking on that, let's go ahead and we'll start this auction here. Again, is 8.5 by 11 in card stock, original Last Ronin. And we're going to do a 10-minute auction since it's a regular auction. We're not going to need to do the super fast things like we did last time. And we're starting
Awesome.
this one at $20.
$20.
All right, you want to tell people the super special?
Yes. So there's this Last Ronin. A couple days ago, I was speaking to a university class in New York City via Zoom. It was a psychology class around comics. They're doing a whole what's the word? Like a whole chapter on psychology of comic books and they're doing all these different studies on different comic books. So I wanted to do a little chat and then also do a little demo, like a drawing demo. So I actually did another Last Ronin right here. So this is a second, exactly the same size as the first, 8.5 by 11, ink and markers. This was done in as a quick demo for a class, but that'll be included as a bonus with this one here that you're bidding on.
Woohoo! Mike Rooth. Tell a friend and 2 cousins.
All right, Danny Harrell is coming in swinging hard. $50, starting it out.
Nice.
Well, she didn't start. He jumped right on top of Troy and Jeremy. Yeah. So. Actually, I got 2 pieces from. I'm getting 2 pieces from Danny. I couldn't resist that Tennessee Pete. You saw that post he put in the. I've never seen that character before, but it's just goofy as fuck, and I had to have that. So.
Yeah, man, Danny can draw. I like his drawings.
Yeah, he had that looked like a cat space pirate, Hobbs. I did that one too, so I went for the 2 on those.
Danny did a cool Dodge piece too, where he's wearing what's the name of the band? I can't remember the name of the band now. He drew Dodge with a band T-shirt on though, but it was more of a modern band. I'm kind of old, Danny. You got to forgive me.
I haven't seen that. I'll have to go dig it up.
Yeah, it's a great Wereberry did. Yeah.
Oh, Murray jumping in at 55. Wait, yeah,
Go Murray.
Yep,
Go
Murray.
Murray.
And Danny, they're gonna start that feud. Jennifer was asking if it was Slayer. And I think
No, it was. It's
was
a
it
band.
Minor Threat?
Minor Threat. That is, yeah. I'm not
Okay,
a.
first off, that is not a new band. That's what threw me off. I was like, the only one I saw earlier, he had Minor Threat. The
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Danny said Minor Threat. Yeah. So.
Well, they're new to me probably. I don't know. Like how old is the band? Like, are they?
Oh,
80s, 90s?
They're original punk, late 70s, early 80s. Like they're
Oh,
the
really?
true punk where they don't have a song that goes over 2 minutes. I mean,
Oh shit! Well, now
they
I
get
feel
in,
like.
they punch you in the face with their music, and they get out.
Well, now I feel like I don't know anything at all. That's crazy. Minor Threat. I do apologize. I don't think I'm familiar with their music at all. That's that's something I shall have to remedy because I love that. I love the early punk and the post-punk stuff in the early '80s. Like
I'll send you some.
that's my
great links
favorite
for it.
stuff.
Yeah. Danny's brought it up to 75.
This is 2 8.5 by 11 pieces.
Oh, Eric kicked in the door. He's showing his presence. $100.
Oh, Eric Paris is here.
Eric Paris.
Oh,
Hey,
with the big foot and the elbow.
that's right.
Is that Eric Paris?
I said earlier in the week, my Jocko Dundee. I tried to outbid Eric Paris once.
Oh, it was a sad day in Whoville, guy. You're like, you're a despicable one. Mr. Bruce. You're nasty. And you're mean.
I'm nearly done this one. If come on, small dick motherfucker.
We got about just a little over 5 minutes on the auction. Got a bit to go here.
You're a nasty.
Put it back up on screen. And auction off this last Ronin and a second one. Surprise.
Yes, this
drop. Both 8.5
this one gets-
by 11s.
Yep.
And
Both are-
what'd you say it was? Ink mark or what'd you say?
Oh yeah, just ink and marker. Yep, ink and marker. A little bit of white paint, like for highlights and that. But yeah,
Awesome.
I just thought I'd mail them both together because I printed out a few pages with the last Ronin logo on it just so I could work out some roughs because I always do that. That's part of the process when I'm coming up with covers. So this one here I actually sketched a while ago, like when I was doing the cover for Big Country's #1, and it's been sitting on my desk all these months. It's like actually over a year now, I guess. And I was like, oh, look, there's a turtle sketch here that never saw the light of day. So I woke up this morning and that's the first thing I did was throw some ink on it.
Hey, Barry, what is Karl doing for Barry? Does anybody remember? I got so distracted trying to fix his audio, I forgot what.
Yeah, he chose the Mandarin actually. Yeah.
Does Carl know that he's
Yeah, that's
supposed
what
to
I'm
be doing?
wondering because Karl looks like he's doing a wicked Hawkeye.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Hey, Linda, if you can hear him, I'll buy that Hawkeye off him, but let him know he needs to do a Mandarin when he's done with that. Classic Mandarin, too.
Are you doing a classic Mandarin?
Yes, why?
Oh, classic. Okay, cool.
Oh, my mistake. Never mind. So Karl did know. Good. Don't everybody go quiet. Come on.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Just got into the drawing, man.
No problem.
Just got into it. And Shaw, baby.
I pretty much just want to draw turtle stuff all the time now. So
Well, because you can pretty much do it in your sleep now, right?
I just enjoy it. I find it relaxing. It's like turtles have become my new Swamp Thing when it comes time to just draw something kind of to chill. You know, it's yeah.
I think you just broke like half the internet's heart by saying that. I don't know if you were actually on the Aftershock Happy Hour part when we were talking about your cover. Well, and they couldn't hear
Yeah,
me.
I was watching it. Yeah, I just couldn't hear. Like I could only hear Ruth Ann on the feed.
But,
yeah.
But there's a couple people that commented like, just out of left field about how like you're their favorite Swamp Thing artist.
I know. I'm always kind of like, but I've never drawn them before. Maybe one day. But that's it's very kind people to say. I played a dirty trick once on the Sketchelmania show. We had Marco Rudy, Yannick Paquette, and Andy Belanger all on the show, and those are all guys who worked on Swamp Thing. And we decided to choose anything but Swamp Thing as the subject matter, but I cheated And I just said, okay, let's just all do bad guys then. So they were all doing different bad guys. And I drew Black Adam versus Swamp Thing because I was like, I can't be on this show with these guys and not draw Swamp Thing. You know, not show them how to draw Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
Not that I was trying to show them how to draw Swamp Thing because they know they've done it professionally. But it was just like a thing I had to do. So I kind of snuck Swamp Thing in there. Plus Black Adam needed to have someone to fight in the picture. So, you know, seemed like a good thing.
What, did anybody call you out for it?
Yeah, they all did. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, they should. Yeah.
Yeah. Totally deserved, but you know,
Yeah.
it's all good. Like, hey, what are you doing?
That's all right. That's when you say, "This is my house." This is my house.
You're a bad guy. I mean, what? It's just a bad guy.
You say it's my house.
Yeah, I had Black Adam like summoning his lightning, and the lightning's going right through Swamp Thing.
All right, we are at 30 seconds. And
All right.
Eric Paris is leading with $100 for both the Last Ronin
All
original
right.
pieces.
Eric.
Daytona 500 up there this weekend. Oh, Rob jumped in at 120.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, this is turtle business. Yeah, Rob's not going to play around. Oh, Eric's like,
gonna
nope,
be-
not today. 150.
Ooh. You guys recognize something. If you're gonna play with Eric, you better come prepared.
Oh,
Eric Harris don't
nope,
play.
nope. Rob's not going to play. 175.
Woo! Means they're going in the trunk. Woo!
Rob, if you're listening, do you have my variant, my Big Country Comics variant of Last Ronin? I'm pretty sure you do. Just double checking.
I'm betting that would be a yes, but yeah, of course.
All right. Just checking. All right.
It is sold to Rob for 175.
Rob,
Rob,
congrats, man.
Awesome, possum.
Thank you very much, dude. 2 Last Ronin pieces for Rob. Very cool. I'll get them out on Monday morning, sir. Thank you. And your Casey Jones is done, so that worked out well. I'll put them all
Good
together.
timing, yeah. All right, well, while we're here, let's do the quick roll. No, of course
Yeah,
not.
roll me up another.
I'll throw that right over Carl. How rude of me. Okay. Danny Harrell. All right, you're up with Mike Rooth.
Danny.
Danny, what would you like Mike to do?
Oh, that's looking great. Carl, you killing it. Love that cyborg Superman. It's crazy. What's it gonna be, Danny?
what we need to be, Danny boy?
God.
Did you guys see my bunny mask cover? I keep wanting to say bunny teeth cover. You know why? Because the first page of that comic book is so effed up. Like, it is so messed up. I can't get that scene out of my head. So every time I because bunny teeth. You know the cover, the new comic called Bunny Teeth. No, it's called Bunny Mask.
Yeah, that would be called Busted Teeth if it was after.
Yeah.
The first
Oh
page.
man, that is a brutal scene.
That is so fucking
brutal.
rough.
This is just a print though. The original art is already at Justin's place in New Brunswick, but the original art for Bunny Mask here.
Where are we from? New Brunswick.
Okay, Danny said either Toxic Avenger or the Phantom Star Killer. Your pick.
Toxic Avenger.
Toxic Avenger or the
Phantom Star.
Killer.
Crazy.
Just checking I gotta check something out here.
Yeah, so get some deep cuts here tonight.
Yeah.
Cats aren't playing tonight.
No. Phantom.
Yeah, so Phantom Star Killer is a Scout Comics book.
I don't know this character. What?
Like,
Oh, hold on. I know this character.
yeah,
I
say
don't
picture
think
Ghost
I know.
Rider and Darth Vader had a baby.
Yeah, pretty much, eh? He's
Yeah.
got a lightsaber and everything.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's got the whole chest, beep boop boop, computer thing going.
Beep, boop, boop.
Not even sure what he would call that at the moment.
I like
I'm
that.
not sure if it
Beep, boop, boop.
regulates his.
Yeah, it's like Skeletor cosplaying as Darth Vader. I love it.
So I think that's the route you're gonna go.
Yeah, yeah, I think I will because that's just too awesome. That's just super, super awesome. All right.
And
Now I want
introduce-
to it's comic book too.
I say, and introducing us to a new character.
Yeah. Oh
He's the
yeah.
Horn King from the Black Cauldron with a lightsaber. That's a good way of putting it too. Yeah, I see that.
Damn. Very cool. Cool. That's fun. All right.
Carl, I know you can't hear us, but the amount of art you're putting on that coaster is insane, dude.
No, I know.
Look at that.
It's crazy. Look at that.
I hate all of you guys so much. So much.
Why? Why can't you love? Sense the good in you. Let go of your hate.
All right. So has the He-Man show started on Netflix in the States? Because it's not. I don't think it's here in Canada yet.
I'll say, are you just in a hurry to be disappointed?
Well, kinda. Yes. Yeah. I don't know. Is it real bad?
I have my predictions if you want to hear it.
Well, I hear the main story is more about Tila
Yep.
than He-Man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, just look at the title. He-Man's missing from the title. It's Masters of the Universe, with in the toy that got leaked out, the Skelegod, instead, and Kevin Smith has confirmed that there's a battle between Skeletor and He-Man, and Skeletor gets the sword.
Wow.
Which is the conduit for He-Man's power from Castle Grayskull. So that means he's going to be stuck as Prince Adam, and then we see the new Tila with the really bad haircut, going all commando with the, and even looks like Evil Lynn even joins.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
And
so
they're buff-
she
they're
and her
buff
group are gonna
stuff,
have to
man.
go save Prince Adam. This is just my prediction.
Oh, interesting. Well, I'll be honest with you. Of the He-Man show, He-Man might have been my least favorite character anyway. In fact, with the toys, I had like loads and loads of Masters of the Universe action figures, but I had no He-Man. The only good guy character I had actually was Tila, and then I think I later got Ram Man. But the toys I got were all the bad guys. They were
'cause all the bad guys look the coolest.
they were awesome.
Yeah, but that's
I had some weird ones too. Like I had that guy that had a ripcord. What the heck was he called again? Speed Store or something like that.
It's obviously an or at the end of it.
Yeah, and he had like a ripcord, and like he would like you'd put him on his belly, and like you'd pull the
Yes.
ripcord, and it would like
Oh, it's just so dumb. Yeah, I remember that one.
yeah, it's super lame. Yeah, but he looked cool. He looked awesome.
But no, they were. I mean, but see, that's the sign of a great hero is that his villains are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't have a ton of GI Joes. I had mostly Cobra guys, because
Yeah.
they were just so awesome. The Cobras
Yeah.
were so well designed, and
Yeah, and most of the GI Joes were just, for the most part, were, a military person with or without a shirt. And
Yeah.
I mean, there was no real cool design to it or mask or, face paint. Yeah, they were just soldiers.
that's true. Yeah. Or like ridiculous, like like wearing a Hawaiian shirt and shades or something like that.
Yeah. Well, it was just a soldier on leave.
Yeah, that was Chuckles. I think that was codename Chuckles.
Chuckles.
Codename super stoned guy.
Yeah. I remember I had the G.I. Joe movie was on, and my son turns to me and goes, "Why does that guy have a basketball?" Like, he was
my God.
He was just losing it. He's like, "Why the hell does that guy have a basketball, Dad?"
I don't know. I love it, but it's also like, why? Why? So many things, why?
Sorry, replying to somebody in the chat. So we had Danny was saying that Kevin Smith had a rant on his podcast about how it's not about Tila. But yeah, we'll see. I mean,
we'll see.
Yeah, because I remember when Abrams went on his rant saying that Benedict Cumberbatch wasn't Khan because everybody guessed it was Khan, and then
yeah.
Sure enough, oh hey, it's Khan.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've been a huge fan of the property for a long time. I'll give it a watch if it ever comes up here. I wasn't sure if it was already on the air down there or not. I thought I saw someone tweet about how they were watching He-Man, but I don't think it's on Canadian Netflix yet. So
no, I think it just started on our Netflix like this week. I'm so behind. I haven't watched Loki. I haven't watched the He-Man. There's like one other thing that just started up.
I'm one episode into Loki, and it's pretty cool. I'm not sure I like it yet. I don't mind Owen Wilson's character, Mobius. He's pretty interesting. But I'm not familiar with that kind of section of the Marvel universe. That whole the Time Variance Authority stuff. I think Walter Simonson started that stuff up though in Thor ages ago, if I'm not mistaken. So. It's probably pretty cool. I just don't really have a big man. I just hope it kind of leads into Kang becoming a part of it all, because I know Kang's kind of like a time cop of some sort, in Marvel. So that could be cool. Love Kang. Heard he's already been cast, so I don't know. That's something.
Have you guys watched Sweet Tooth?
I saw the first episode of it. Yeah, I haven't gone any further yet, but
that's the other one that I was trying to remember that I have not had a chance to sit down and watch yet. Not enough time in the day to actually watch things for me.
Oh, I know, it's brutal. Yeah, Casey wanted to give me. He's got the DVDs of the Swamp Thing series from the '90s, the TV show.
Yeah.
Which I heard is terrible, but it's like,
so
I've got them on DVD for you, and I'm like, I'm not gonna have time to watch those on DVD. I'd love to, but like, I just don't have the time to sit and watch it. Shows I wish I did. I mostly like if I actually find myself sitting down to watch TV, it's usually like reruns of like Parks and Rec or something like that. Like,
Yeah, somebody don't have to actually, dedicate.
Yeah, to think too hard, though,
RAM too.
Yeah, but I did quite like the first episode of Sweet Tooth. I thought that was pretty cool. I never read the comic book though, so it's nice to watch a comic book related show and actually have no preconceived notions of it at all, and just be able to enjoy it for what it is, good or bad.
Yeah, it's kind of where I am on that one too.
I always heard great things about it, and Jeff is a Canadian hero up here. So, but I never read it.
Okie dokie, done.
All right. Linda screaming to the next room that we heard him, and that we'll pick up his next.
That's so crazy that he can't hear us.
I know it's got to be something to do with the way, because he's got OBS set up to be this camera that feeds into Skype. Not to get too technical.
Oh, I see.
So I'm sure there's something on audio, but he's not seeing my text asking him to do things. So we'll figure it out. Barry loves it, Carl. Linda probably saw. Okay, so good time. All right, so let's do his next one.
What?
You talking to me, kids? Get off my lawn.
What did you say?
Punks.
3, Murray.
My lawn, you punks.
Murray's getting a Karl Waller.
Woohoo!
Murray. Fucking Murray.
Hate runs deep in the hearts of men.
He's my nemesis.
Nemesis and Falsa.
Can't let it go.
The G.I. Joe movie did have Burgess Meredith, though, which
That's it, buddy.
was amazing in everything.
I remember Marlon Wayans and I remember Brendan Fraser, but I don't remember Burgess Meredith in it.
He plays the main Cobra Law bad guy.
Great
Dude, come on, I was making a really shitty joke about the live action one. I said Marlon Wayans and Brendan Fraser. Carl, if you can hear, or no, you can't. Linda, can you let Carl know Murray wants Darkhawk? Awesome choice.
Who?
Darkhawk.
Archon? I love that character.
Darkhawk. That's
Oh, Darkhawk. He's okay.
what?
He's no Archon, but you know.
Say what? Oh, it looks like Mike's feed's going out too. Oh no, sorry. Talk shit about Darkhawk. See what happens.
No, I wasn't talking shit. I said he was cool.
Oh, okay. I thought you were doing the whole who, like you know.
Oh no! I just have terrible hearing.
Oh, okay.
Too
Fair
much
enough.
Motorhead concerts, man.
That's right, Murray. I even got one up there on top of the shelf, open out of the box, so I can pew 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 with him around the desk from time to time. Play with my action figures. Hey, Linda, can you let Carl know to push his coaster a little to the right? Oh, we're getting that He's No Moon Knight from Barry.
A little to the right, babe.
Yeah.
He's no Moon Knight.
Although I have to admit, I'm a huge Moon Knight fan too. I like better versions of Batman all the time.
What do you think of the new show that's coming out? Do you have any thoughts on the casting, or?
I'll be honest. I'm trying to stay as ignorant to it as possible
Yeah.
because I do like the character so much, and it's one of those things where if I start hearing too many pre-production things or seeing too many, set stills and stuff, that'll be like, I'll wait for the first trailer to come out before I unleash my vial on it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
What do you think about the guy they chose for Namor?
Sorry. Troy
Oh,
just
they
came and
picked
saying
someone for
Moon Knight's
Namor?
better than Batman because he goes down. Who did they choose for Namor? I saw Boss Logic did a painting. And I forget who it was.
No.
But the Boss Logic painting looked good. So
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't realize that Namor was coming into. Is he coming in through Eternals, or is he coming in through?
no, Black Panther 2.
Oh, really? Oh, cool. Right on.
Yeah.
I always liked Namor. I love to hate Namor. You know, like he's
Well,
he's
that's
one
what
of
he
those
is.
characters.
He's perfectly arrogant and bastard.
He's one of them dudes for me, man.
Yeah,
Namor's that dude, man.
I just love the rivalry with the Thing. Like, the Thing could pretty much take him in a fight unless they were in water, in which case the Thing just stood no chance. Like, it was Namor was just so much stronger and more powerful in water, and
Well, technically, I could beat the Thing in water. I mean,
Oh boy, gotta be starting something. You got to be
Well, no,
starting.
he's a rock. He will
gotta be
literally
starting
sink
something.
like a rock.
Got to be starting something. Definitely starting something all the time.
Man of Living Stone.
Yeah,
Mm.
Wow, this is a crazy character, man. I love it.
Yeah, I'm trying. I know he got casted, but I'm trying to see who it was. Anybody in the chats know who got cast as Namor? Pop it in there for us, please.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know. That's someone you got to pick like kind of carefully. He's a real interesting cat, you know.
Oh wait, there's been a bunch of new rumors floating around online, but maybe they didn't actually cast anybody yet.
Oh, okay.
So is any synopsis on
Sorry.
Black Panther 2? Like, is there like it's Wakanda Forever or something like that? It looks like.
Wakanda forever.
I wonder if it's going to be like a new Black Panther being cast, or like a new character.
Well, it's interesting
Because we got Chadwick's gone now, so I'm just wondering how they would do that.
Well, when they did the War with Atlantis thing, Shuri was the Black Panther.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
please don't make it Shuri. Please don't make it Shuri.
Yeah.
I mean, she was insufferable in that first movie already. Oh god! I mean, there was never a secondary character that I wanted to die off harder than her. Fuck. So insufferable. But
I think she was fine as Shuri. I just don't like. I don't like the MCU's constant like, let's make this guy into this guy now. Like,
Yeah.
well, I
like,
mean, they kind of have to in this.
Spider-Man to be the next Iron Man. It's like Spider-Man is actually way cooler than Iron Man. Sorry, any Iron Man fans, he is. And it's like, what do you like? Why do we need Peter Parker to be anything other than Peter Parker? Like,
Well,
I don't know.
Dude's barely making his own webs, guy. It's terrible.
I know it's true.
What they should do for Black Panther, just in my opinion, I mean, because almost the entire third act of the first movie was CG to begin with, so it's not like they can't have Black Panther in his uniform. Kill him off on the show. Have like Kraven the Hunter, or not show, but movie, like Kraven the Hunter or somebody actually kill Black Panther. So then they have to do the whole ceremony to see who's going to be the new Black Panther.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
And and that way that person can go out and either avenge the first or whatever the issue is with Namor.
Huh.
But that would be my fix to it, because you don't need to show his face. You just throw him in the fucking Black Panther suit and have him whack
true,
him
yeah.
first. Troy says that soup rocks. And he spelled it with just a UP, so he's talking about your coaster, not about his dinner.
Is he talking about Henshaw?
It's always fun to draw a character. Never
Well, here it is, Henshaw, CJ. There you go.
Nice. Yeah, your camera doesn't pull that good a focus that close. Just saying. It's better off on the table.
That's all right.
Oh,
They don't
Mike, man,
really
that's looking
see it.
awesome, dude.
Oh, thanks, man.
Good.
I was too busy watching soups being made. And
So that's 2 down.
Yep. All right, let's bring it up. See who's gonna be next.
Chili Willie's girlfriend.
Jennifer McCracken, the person with my favorite last name.
Woohoo!
All right, Jennifer, you got a Hugh coaster coming up. I like her last name so much, I was actually typing it into the under Hugh. So Hugh all of a sudden is Hugh McCracken. All right. Jennifer, are you with us at the moment? She just said thanks, man. Killer Hugh, thanks.
No problem.
All right, we'll give Jennifer a few seconds here. Oh, there she is. Young Dorothy Spinner.
Who did what? Like, what did you call my mama? What did
Young Dorothy Spinner. I don't know who that is.
Again, we're getting these deep cuts, so.
But I like that though. It's like
I like that too. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, that's again my favorite comic book related material is the Doom Patrol.
Oh, is that Doom Patrol?
Oh, it's freaking awesome. Can't wait.
What was the character again?
Dorothy Spinner. So she is the chief's daughter, but it's like half human, half some type of magical primate. I still don't know what her mother is. Shit, let me send you a link here.
Oh, she's like some kind of creature, eh?
Ish, yeah. She has a bit of a kind of like a Neanderthal kind of look to her. Just Google Dorothy Spinner if you need,
Yep.
or I'll send you some images.
I'm
through
seeing it
WhatsApp.
pop up now. Seeing it pop up now.
Yeah, okay. But the young version, so.
With the sort of Wizard of Oz Dorothy look.
Nope. Her just well, I mean, she does kind of have the. Yeah, you're right. On the TV show, she did, didn't she? She had that.
Mhm. Which version
I'll let Jennifer answer that. Jennifer,
Yeah.
do you want the TV show version or more the comic book version? Basically, the clothing's going to be the difference, really. She said yes. I love
thanks
when
for
people
coming
say
out.
Yes to the multiple choice.
Thanks for coming to Sketchy.
Oh, the TV version, please. So yeah, so the one in
TV
the
version.
kind of the Dorothy Wizard of Oz picnic pattern dress.
I still gotta watch that show.
Oh, dude, you need to get on it. It's so good. Best version of Cyborg too,
Oh, cool.
because he's it's when he actually wants to be a hero. So he's they just skipped all the brooding shit that everybody else is doing.
Oh yeah.
And
So-
then
so
and then, of
Stefan,
course,
just
he- huh?
Oh, sorry. Quick question again, because you know this character a little bit more. So she's like her face is almost like a Neanderthal or something like that.
Ish.
You're
I
saying?
mean, here, I'll send you a good image here. Do you have your WhatsApp up?
Mm-hmm. And she has like super strength or something.
No, she has imaginary friends that she can make real, and they can do. I mean, each one of them has abilities, and then there's the Candlemaker, who is just basically the Doombringer.
Mm-hmm.
But she's got, I forget the spider's name, something. But he's like, his main thing is to keep her entertained. So he's always like being very sarcastic and making jokes about everything.
Okay. Yeah. Let me get some of those characters too.
Say what?
One of those characters, maybe I can
Okay,
put in the.
sure.
So,
Phantom Star Killer.
oh, okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Next.
Yep. And the one I just sent you is the Candlemaker, if you want to go with
Mm-hmm.
the big bad guy. Oh, I forgot.
yeah.
There's, shit. She's got, I forget her name, but she's adorable. One has like a mirror for the face. She plays like, dressed up like a 50s, oh man, I'm just blanking on names here. Patty Duke type character. Here, I'll just send you this one. You can choose which one you want to go with.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, this is cool. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, she's a very cool character. Oh, and
Much
basically
appreciated.
the whole story arc and motivation for the first 2 seasons. Without giving spoilers for the people that are 3 years behind on watching, but
I see Brendan Fraser's going to be doing the Comic-Con tour this year, so
I will actively be looking for him at that. he's a guy that I wouldn't mind spending 5 minutes in the same space with.
Sure. Yeah, I've always been a fan. You know, I think the first thing I saw him in was probably Encino Man, but like, I loved Airheads and
Airhead's one of my favorites. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Airheads is such a great, fun movie. Like, that's actually well overdue for a rewatch on that. All right.
Oh, way to knock that out, man. So you both are doing characters you've never seen or heard of before, really.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now I want to look up this Phantom Starkiller guy, read some comics. He looks pretty cool. I mean, I can dig Skeletor with a lightsaber, who's got Darth Vader's chest robot pieces. I don't know. That sounds like it's all right.
Yeah, he's got Darth Vader going on. Yeah, with the whole.
Yeah, he's got the whole works, man. He's like the variety pack of evil.
Lurking in and Karl watching the Dark Hawk there. In silence.
Judging.
Troy missed Brendan at Fan Expo.
Yeah, I never really get to do the celebrity stuff at Fan Expo at all. I'm always working. It's like the most stressful show. In a good way.
Most of the shows because we're actually working them. Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
to get around there.
I had a few like random interactions which are cool, like just like, you know, you happen to go to the green room for a minute and someone amazing's in there and you're like, oh my god. But yeah. And Montreal, it's fun too because everyone stays at the Westin, and there's a like a pub attached to the Westin where all the celebs end up. So you always see like the cast of Doctor Who or whoever just hanging out down there, and it's pretty cool. Had some pretty cool interactions, and some not so cool ones.
Well, you already mentioned Doctor Who, so what were the cool ones?
Well, trying to think. I got to meet Ron Simmons, which was amazing. One of my favorite wrestlers. He was just hanging out, watching golf, which I thought was kind of funny. But Eric Bischoff, he was in there. I don't like Eric Bischoff, but he was actually very nice to me. The first time. Second time, he wasn't so nice to me. Second time, well, I mean, I guess I could tell all you guys the Ric Flair story. Maybe some of you guys have heard the Ric Flair story. I don't know.
Go, Mike.
I can tell it, though.
Oh, you
So,
know, we've all repeated stories, even if you have, but go ahead.
It was my 40th birthday, and Ric Flair. I was a guest at the Comic-Con at Montreal, and Ric Flair was also at the show, and I'm a huge Ric Flair guy. And I've been at a few shows with him, and I've actually, on more than one occasion, been asked to draw Ric Flair artwork for the show, like VIP special posters or stuff for the VIP pass holders to have, like lithographs or that kind of thing. So Montreal had asked me to do a portrait of Ric Flair for the show that would be given away to the VIP pass holders. So I drew a classic young, like early 80s, like mid 80s Ric Flair. And he had like the big gold belt on, and I actually put the Montreal Comic-Con logo kind of crest in the belt. So it was just kind of like a little combo piece. Never colored it, it was just a black and white piece. And when I got to the show, they had already received all the artwork from the organizers, and one of the organizers came over to me and was like, dude, I just gave Ric Flair your painting, and he lost his mind. Like, he's running all over the Comic-Con showing it to people. I think he wants to come and meet you. And I'm like, oh, that'd be crazy. I was super excited. I'm like, man, I'm so happy you like the artwork. And I guess Flair was going on about how he was going to hang it in his house and stuff. And he was super excited about it. So I was feeling pretty good. You know, it was my birthday. One of my heroes got my artwork and is going to go up in his room, like, you know, his house. Like I was feeling pretty stoked about that. So anyway, never got to meet him that day, but I knew that they were staying at the same hotel as me. And I knew that I would probably run into them at the pub eventually. So after the show, I think it was on the Saturday night or something like that, I went to the pub. We decided to go there for dinner. And we were going to go there for dinner. And when I got there, it was at the bar was Ric Flair, Eric Bischoff, and Flair's wife. And they're just hanging around, like having drinks at the bar, and the bar was kind of dead, like no one was there yet. And so I was like, this is perfect. This is gonna be the best. I'm gonna get to have like my 5 minutes with Ric Flair. And all I've ever wanted in all the 35 or 40 years I've been Ric Flair's fan, I've wanted the Four Horsemen sign. I just wanted him to flash me the Four Horsemen sign one time, so we had this understanding that I was like, you know, a Four Horsemen fan. That's all it was. I just wanted to give him the Four Horsemen sign, and that was it. I'd be content, you know? So he's sitting there at the bar, and I asked the bartender, I said, what's the Nature Boy drinking? And the bartender said, he's having a rosé on ice. And I'm like, all right. Well, I would like to order a rosé on ice for me, and I'd like to order one for the 16-time world champion, Nature Boy Ric Flair. And so the bartender was like, okay, monsieur, and he made a drink for me, and he made a drink for Ric Flair, and he passed me the drink, and I'm standing 3 feet from Ric Flair. And the bartender puts a drink in front of Rick, and Rick's like, what is this? And the bartender's like, monsieur over here wanted to buy you a drink? And Ric Flair doesn't even look at me, doesn't even turn his head, nothing. He just looks at the bartender and says, tell that guy to fuck off.
Oh,
and I'm sitting there with my wife and all my friends, and my little tiny heart exploded in my chest, you know, like a crazy, sparkling death. And that was it. And so the bartender kind of embarrassingly came over to me and handed me the drink and said, well, monsieur, I said, no, it's okay. I heard. It's fine. And then Eric Bischoff turned to me, and he smiled at me like the most evil grin, like the most, like the man must have had a mouthful of chicken shit. He was smiling at me with blackness behind his teeth, you know, and then he was grinning like it was the most entertaining thing he'd ever seen in his life. And Flair did not even glance in my direction. And so my friends basically were just like, dude, that was fucking brutal. And I was like, yes, it was. And then we left. And that was it. That was my birthday.
I'm sorry, man.
But you know, if I had been smart and just said, hey, Mr. Flair, I'm the guy that gave you that painting that you love so much today. I'm the guy that painted that. That would have gone a totally different direction.
Or if you had said, Mr. Flair, I'm a fan, can I buy you a drink? And not just offer the drink, because he probably thought you were picking him up, buddy.
Well, no, I don't know.
He probably thought you were hitting on him.
He might have been thinking I was trying to roofie him, I suppose. I don't know. But
I think he thought
it's not really in my nature to do that. But I just, man, I just, yeah. So to this day, as far as I know, Ric Flair still has that painting up at his house. And I'm the guy that painted it, and I'm the guy that he told to fuck off. So it's kind of a better story in a way than how it could have gone, but that's how it went, everybody. Yeah.
He does watch this regularly, so maybe he's tuning in tonight, and he'll get the full story and write an apology note.
All right. Well, Phantom Star Killer is done here, so I'm going to sign the back of this, and we can roll up another.
All right.
Roll up the rim
blank
to win,
from my angle,
folks.
but hey.
One day I'm going to meet Ric Flair, and I'm going to tell him that story, and I hope it'll be funny. It may not be, though.
Oh, Raj already got one. Nope. All right. 15, Jay Crawford. All right, Jay, you get one coming from Mike.
What's it going to be, Jay?
Jay Crawford.
You made me literally choke on my beer when you said that, he told you to fuck off. So, Paddy, keep clearing my throat for a few minutes.
Man, look at that Dark Hawk. Jeez. Unbelievable.
I love.
Man, Carl, you're a beast with the ink. That is insane. God.
It's almost good he can't hear us. Otherwise, his ego would just be through the roof right now.
I hope he likes drawing on those. I like drawing on these coasters. But I mean, I was wondering if Carl was going to like it, but I see by the brush work he's doing, he's not having a bad time. So that's good.
Now, he did a couple test runs earlier this week on some, stuff just...
Oh, cool.
Trying it out, yeah. Yeah, Robin said, Ric Flair's 72. You may want to hustle on telling him that story.
Yeah, I know. That's true.
He's ancient for a wrestler.
I told Bret Hart that story. I told him exactly as I told it to you guys. And Bret was like, yeah, he goes, most wrestlers don't take drinks from guys in the bar that offer them a drink because, most people want to try to drug wrestlers and then fight them. And I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah, it happens all the time. He's like, so that's all. He goes, I wouldn't take it personal. I'm like, well, Eric Bischoff, though, grinning at me, I had no choice but to take it personal. It was almost like he was like, might as well had his camcorder going, like, just to watch my whole body come apart.
Well, Eric Bischoff's kind of a cock to begin with.
He is.
So
Watch this guy
Jay wants a
get crushed.
zombified Ninja Turtle.
A zombified Ninja Turtle?
Ninja
Yeah.
Turtles.
Damn, okay. Cool.
Zombified.
Zombified Ninja Turtle. All right. Sweet.
The second to last Ronin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Danny said he laughed out loud when Mike ended the story, and that was my birthday. Yeah, that was the gut punch of the entire story.
Yep.
That's the dun, dun, dun part.
Yeah, it was brutal. Like, I'm glad my friends were there, but it was also terrible that they were there. Like, that was a shame. I almost wanted to bear alone, Yeah. I remember it just made Erica mad. Erica would just thought, like, what the fuck's his problem? Like, she was...
So I just want to put it out there now. It's like, if we run out of people to do coasters before the show is over, I'm going to commission a series of coasters that I want one from each of you guys. And you can decide who does what. But the first one's going to be Justin in a fishing boat. The second one's going to be Justin in a fishing boat with the boat about halfway in the water. And then the third one's going to be Justin treading water as his boat is underwater.
Oh, you doing some animation type shit, eh?
Yeah. So I'm not sure. I'm just actually seeing if Justin's lurking in the chat rooms or not. Because Justin sunk his boat today. He was out fishing and was not prepared for the waves, apparently. The good news, he got it back, and the bad news is we have no pictures of it. But
He almost, in that moment, lost all of his maritime cred, probably.
oh, totally.
It's been a long minute, man.
My favorite part of it was
Been a
that
long minute.
the reason he didn't get pictures of it is because his phone was in a tackle box that was supposed to be waterproof. That wasn't.
Oh, no.
Yep, so it took on water and started floating away from him. So he had to go after his tackle box in order to get his phone to call to get someone to help him get his boat out of the water.
Oh, man.
No, I don't think it was the plug. I think he had the plug in. I think the waves were too big and it caught the front and just he couldn't.
Oh.
Couldn't get it upright enough before the water just started flowing in.
Oh, God. Horrible.
Yep. He was telling me that I could not stop laughing. I was like, "You're gonna tell me this right before we do the live stream and expect me not to talk about it?" It's like he doesn't know who I am. Yes, I am a little disappointed that. Well, actually, Linda, because Linda has apparently her ex put her boat and truck into the water. Like, 'cause he forgot to put the plug in, so they're going down the down ramp.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No, truly, the internet is why Justin's not here. We tried to do a test run on Thursday, and Jesus, it's like his wherever New Brunswick is like 2 decades behind. I really think he went through a time portal.
Once he's settled in his new place, he'll be fine. But it's like, yeah, I think they're at a cottage right now, so it's probably not the most high tech, you know.
I heard the AOL dial-up when he tried to connect. I saw that. You got mail. Yeah, it's a beautiful cottage. I mean, I saw the view out the window. I was like,
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah,
I guess
awesome.
it's one of those places where you probably don't want internet.
Yeah, I
Dude,
mean,
that's looking great, dude.
Yeah, did I catch it?
Yeah.
oh wow, that looks awesome, man.
So are both you guys drawn on the wall tonight? Because your coasters keep slipping down.
Oh, I'm on an angle, but yeah, it's just
Okay.
it's weird. Like where my desk is so big, I've got to sit really awkwardly to get it like something this small underneath the camera.
Okie doke, done.
Woohoo!
Looks awesome.
Carl's done. All right.
God damn,
for
Carl.
president.
Nice, dude. That looks awesome.
Jeez, that is crazy.
Great stuff, Carl.
Yeah, outstanding.
That sucks they can't hear, so that is really good.
Carl for president.
All right, Murray. That one's going your way, buddy.
Snow looks like.
Next.
Working on it. Jesus. Give me my shirt.
Carl's
Scott
on
Portier. Did I pronounce that right? Is Scott here with us?
Yeah.
Could you bring me more bourbon, please?
More bourbon.
Oh man, in the after call, he's gonna be so shitty. Oh man, blowing his mind. Yeah, Carl can't hear. Neither he's get his phone up so you can see the chats. So we'll give Scott a few more minutes here.
Thank you.
Scott.
There, that one was about 20 minutes.
All right, well, I think Scott's not here, so we'll roll again. Oh, Murray gets another one from Carl now. 7. All right, Troy McLaren. You get one from Carl. Troy, are you with us? I thought I saw you earlier. Let's throw around some money on some. Working on it, Carl. Hey, there's Troy. All right, buddy. What would you like Carl to draw on a coaster? While he does hand puppetry theater. Oh, all right. We're going the Doom Patrol route. Flex Mentello. Nice.
Flex Mentello, I love it.
Yes. They did such an awesome job with him, too, on the show.
Flex Mentello, I love it.
Yes. They did such an awesome job with him on the show. Linda's
Flex
obviously in the room.
Mentello. All right, everybody's having me do these weird fucking characters I'm not familiar with. Okay.
Oh, you'll enjoy doing that one, Carl, if you can hear us.
That is okay. Because I have internet.
Yeah, the funny part, yeah, you're right. Carl got his internet upgraded, and this is what he gets.
Okay.
Fearless Carl. All right.
next time he has to do these all left-handed. You gotta slow him
What
down
up?
somehow. I said we gotta make you do them all left-handed. We gotta slow you down somehow. Knocking them out. This is really good, dude.
Oh, you don't want you don't want people to have me draw anything anymore. Like telling you, let's sabotage. Who was this one for?
Jennifer?
Okay.
McCracken.
Jennifer, right?
So do you guys even have a way to see Doom Patrol up there? Is it?
I don't have regular cable TV, but I know I pretty much just have Netflix and
Well, I mean, yeah, it's HBO Max now. I wasn't sure if you guys have that or not, or
yeah, I think
It would be Crave, I believe, for us.
oh, okay.
Crave. Yeah,
Yeah, I think it would be
there's a lot of
Crave.
stuff on Crave I want to watch. Actually, I don't know
Yeah,
what it costs
what
every
they-
month.
What they're charging, buddy? Forget
Oh,
it.
I'm sure it's probably insane. Yeah.
Yeah, you charging that a month? Forget it.
Oh yeah, I wasn't sure if it had like one of those like sign up for a month for free kind of thing and try it out, or
Yeah,
I don't know. Like
I think they do. They do have that, but like the regular, what they want regular, like you people are crazy, man.
Well,
Oh, really?
You know, plan a week where you got some time and do that free week and burn through Doom Patrol. You won't regret it.
Oh yeah. Well, I know Erica really wanted to see the Handmaiden's Tale. That's one that I kind of wanted to watch too. My mom's really into it, but we can't get that on Netflix. It's a Crave thing up here, I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
So I think it's Hulu here.
Yeah, Brenda watched that show. It's really, she likes it a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Carl's picking up speed too. All right, he's learning.
That was fast. Fast and good.
Oh, I like the pose already for Flex. Nice. Yeah, that's one thing that always bothered me with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is they had teeth to begin with.
They
Now
what?
I've seen a zombie one with only half of them. It's really causing me to, think twice. But they are mutants, so I guess it's alright for them to have teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, Linda said Carl's picking up speed because of the bourbon.
Yes.
Makes sense.
I know my buddy
Hey, Linda.
Corey Smith drew the death of Donatello in the comics years ago, and he got a ton of hate mail for doing it. He's just the guy who was hired to draw it, but I remember he was saying he got quite a lot of upset fans contacting him because the death he drew was so brutal, and the reason it was so brutal was because he actually researched what the inside of a turtle looks like.
Yeah.
Like people who making turtle soup and that kind of stuff. And so, he ended up drawing what was a pretty gruesome death.
Oh, the shell ripped out. Yeah.
And anyway, yeah, it didn't earn him a lot of love from the fans. I mean, people loved the issue. It was heartbreaking and devastating, but they were mad at him for drawing it so so brutal.
Nice. Yeah, I believe Jennifer's very happy with Custer.
Excellent.
Mike, can you push yours up just a wee bit? There you go, bud.
light on the situation here.
Yeah, I got real quiet here.
Oh, sorry.
It's because Carl's, not talking anymore.
You
He
just-
he usually chats it up all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a fun request. I have to figure out what a turtle skull
All
looks
right, there we go. Did I get it right, Justin? I mean, Stefan?
It looks good to me. Jennifer, you good with that? Give Jennifer a second here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Troy and Jennifer both came in. So, yep. And yes. So looks good. All right.
Excellent. Thank you, Jennifer.
Murray just keeps coming up all night long.
All night long. Oh, no.
I have to start limiting the numbers here. Okay, Mike Costco.
Okay.
Let's see if Mike's lurking.
Oh, Mike's an awesome dude. He's probably gonna ask for a Hulk.
Oh, hey, Paul's jumped in. Hey, Paul, what's happening, buddy?
Paul,
Paul Lemgenko, yeah.
Paul, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, we gotta get Paul back on the show.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I figured it might not be a good idea to have him do a coasters. That would just be way too much work and costing. Shipping a
Oh,
coaster.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's probably $90 to ship the coaster from there. And man, I was shocked sending stuff to different parts of Asia. It blows my mind the cost. Like, I mean, sending one. I remember I had a customer want a sketch cover from me in China, and it ended up costing me it was like insane. It was like to send it there with no tracking, nothing, no guarantee that it would even get there. It was like $48.
Yeah.
And then to send it with tracking was like $60. But then, like, when the person received it, they had to prove that they actually bought it from me. Like, there's this whole other system, and yeah, it just seemed like so much effort to get a poster, to get a artwork to somebody and a book to somebody. Like,
Yeah, we're dealing with that with the games right now, trying to figure out how we're going to do that shipping.
oh right, yeah.
So we're looking to see, get somebody to handle distribution there. All right, we'll give Mike another moment, but he may not be here. All right, so cut down the numbers on the dice. Mike and Johnson here, so we're down to 4 cents. So we got Tim, Linda, Eric, and me. Let's see who's going to be with you. Eric Paris.
Woohoo!
Get a Hugh coaster.
The Great Space Coaster.
Eric.
See if he is here. He may have jumped out and jumped back in.
Everybody seems to jump out when it's my turn. What's going on? Hugh finished too fast. I gotta go get a drink.
That's been my thought. I was trying to get the next person in line so I can go get my drink.
Like, oh my God, nobody loves me, boy. I didn't know it was like that. All right, I
All right,
understand.
rolling again here. We'll come back to Eric
I still
Paris
love
when he
you.
comes back in.
I still love you, people.
All right, Tim Duncan. You get a Hugh.
Tim Duncan.
Right.
I hope that's okay, Tim.
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind. but if you need a drink, I understand.
Yeah, did you just run away? I know you. He
Did he
just
just
said
leave?
hey to Paul a minute ago.
Did he just bounce for real? Oh my god.
No, he'll be there. He'll be
Nobody
there.
loves me. It's true.
Raza Eric lost the auction and dipped. Tim, buddy. TikTok.
Tick tock, you don't stop.
I know Tim loves the horror stuff. He's had me do a Pinhead and a Freddy.
It's having you do a what?
I did a Pinhead for him and a Freddy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
Those
Yeah,
are both
Casey's
crazy.
done a bunch of stuff for Tim, a bunch of like pieces as well. All right, we'll get some ink on this. Get me ink.
All right. Oh, yeah, okay. Tim just signaled that he's here. All right. Just in time. All right, Tim, what you want Hugh to draw? Yeah, he's probably figuring out which horror character to go with the coasters.
Yeah.
I'm scared. Cold and frightened.
I know Carl can't hear you. The one thing I really love watching his work is how he just drops the ink. And it just, like,
I know.
there's like no light at those spots. There's just,
Nope. I know. He's a monster with the inks.
Love his inks, man.
Oh, it's crazy. I know.
Love his inks.
I'm just glad he can't hear us to say it because, that ego. It's just,
I know he said he's been working on a Dodge piece, so I'm excited to see what he's doing for that.
yeah, you may like it.
Oh, I know I will.
I got some Dodge blanks that I'm itching to go crazy.
Yeah.
Itching to go crazy on. I think I'm gonna do a Canadian a week and
Nice.
All right, Tim,
Dude,
come on, buddy. What you gonna do?
some Dodge and
Need
some other
a few
stuff.
moments to think about it.
Canadian cats, some Auric. some
Yeah,
other
man.
of the Great White North people.
Oh, there you go.
Chili Willy Gaffer.
He wants a Pennywise, but scary as fuck.
Pennywise. Ooh, but scary as fuck. Oh wow.
I still gotta see the new It movies.
No, you don't.
No, are they bad?
The part one was okay. Part two is just. I
Uh,
really need to look to see if it was a different director because it really felt like it was a different director.
really?
Yeah, like
Huh.
the almost the entire movie is a fetch quest. And
Oh.
yeah, it's just it's not. The first one was pretty solid, but the second part was just so
Mm.
bad. Yeah, I was bored, literally bored with it.
Oh. I remember like in the Tim Curry one, like the stuff with the adult stuff kind of ruined it. Like kid stuff was handled well, so it's the same kind of thing, I guess. Like whereas the first movie was mainly featuring when they were kids, right?
Yeah, the first house when they're kids, yeah, and the second house when they come back to town as the adults. But it didn't. In this one, I guess it just what failed on it was there wasn't wasn't really anything scary to it.
Mm-mm.
The characters were almost too much tongue in cheek with because one of the characters is stand up, and like you said, like they brought the characters back. They do all this pointless fetch quest that none of the stuff they had to get really was needed to beat Pennywise,
No.
and it's just like it was just filler.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, is Bill Hader in that one?
Yeah. Mm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's surprising. That guy, he pulls out the occasional serious role where you're like, whoa, what happened? Like, because he's, I always think of him as Stefan from SNL, which is one of my favorite characters.
Oh, it's a great character. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's got the. Oh shit! What's the show on HBO? Barry? Yeah. where he's the
Oh,
hitman.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good because it's not your typical hitman show. But he's efficient at his job, but he doesn't want to be. He wants to be an actor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just so bizarre but great. And as much as I love Stephen Root, I really hate him in this show. So it's like the show does everything to. I'm not a big Bill Hader fan to start with, or wasn't until this. So it made me love Bill Hader and hate Stephen Root. So it's like,
Oh, weird.
yeah, this is a good show. Yeah, because Stephen Root will always get a pass because of news radio. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I'll watch anything he does, hoping that I'll get that greatness back. But hey guys, I'm gonna go refill. I will be right back.
All right.
That's right. I hope everybody's having a good time so far.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone, for joining us tonight. I always look forward to it, especially now that it's every 2 weeks. I will admit it's actually kind of worked out well for me just because I've had some busy weekends. So actually finding out, like, we don't have a show tonight. It's Saturday night. I can actually kind of chill out and get some other work done because there's no actually taking a night off. It just means I can work on other stuff, which is, weekends are kind of prime time for freelancers and illustrators to get their work done because, during the week it can be, just the regular, weekday hecticness. But yeah, it's nice. I don't know if you find that, Hugh, where it's like, I mean, I know you got the little boy, you got the youngsters there, so I know that adds an extra dimension to your free time, if such a thing does exist in your world.
It's just trying to find, that balance always,
Yeah, for sure.
I'm trying not to be so unavailable to my kids that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They start to grow some kind of resentment. Dad is not always busy. Dad is always on the drawing and not doing anything with us, right? But sometimes it gets so crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Deadlines are just deadlines, man. They don't have any feelings. They got no feelings. They don't care about you. They don't care about your feelings.
They don't give a rat's ass about,
happiness.
and I tell people, man, the world don't care, man. They don't care.
Yeah.
The world does not care.
No.
What your situation is, man.
No,
You just
can be
gotta
having a bad week, and it does not matter to the art director. It does not matter to the, doesn't matter to the boss. The boss is the deadline.
That's it. So,
Yeah. You think you'll be hitting any of the shows if they open up in Western Canada this year, Hugh? Or
yeah, you know what? I will, here in Canada, no problem. I know we got to get stateside, buddy, but I'm not,
yeah, I'm not sure when that's going to happen for me either, man.
I don't know, man. It's just
Don't talking shit. We're more vaccinated than you guys are at the moment. So.
It ain't even that, man.
No, it's just I have a hard time just being in line for a coffee right now. Like I'm having to relearn how to people again, and it's hard. So for me, it's like the idea of going to a Comic-Con. I have no problem with that at all. I'd be at a Comic-Con this weekend. It's getting to a Comic-Con. It's traveling to. The idea of spending any time on a plane, sharing the same canned air with people who may or may not be vaccinated and having, a mask on the whole time on the plane and stuff. Like, I just kind of, that's the stuff that, like, I'll be doing local shows, I think, for the most part, if anything is happening. I think there might be a Toronto show. The Fan Expo Special Edition might happen in October, and that's an easy one to do because that's 25 minutes from here, right? So it's not a big deal. But the idea of flying across country to do a show right now, it just until I get my second shot, I think I'm feeling a little bit iffy on it. But hopefully that second shot will be coming soon, so maybe that'll change. I noticed an immediate change. Like, I was very much down on the idea of anyone doing any kind of show in 2021. But after I got my first shot, all of a sudden it was like, I feel a little bit better about the idea. Like, I feel like I get it now. Like, I don't know.
Well, I'm just going to put it out there, too, that you're actually going to be breathing better air on the plane than you would at the convention. Airplanes,
yeah, so
airplanes
I'm
have
worried
some of
about
the
convention.
best filtration.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, but the convention itself is just always a petri dish.
That's true. Too.
Well, there'd be no handshakes
That
at the
is
show.
so
Yeah.
true.
So, but
can't
it's just
do
funny
that.
because we're looking at possibly doing MegaCon because that's opened
Yeah.
up for August.
Oh, you're
Yes,
right.
it has.
Yep. And we got invited. Well, when I say we, Aftershock through a connection I had, got invited to one in California, and I was like, yeah, if you guys want to go ahead. I'm not going to go to any convention 2 weeks before Christmas.
Well, yeah, that's
I don't
hard.
travel during December. It's just fucking maddening.
Yeah,
So,
for
but,
sure.
Yeah, but I mean, MegaCon's pretty much my backyard, so.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's one that I would like to try sometime.
I did it like years and years back, and when it was a lot smaller, and then like it's
Well, yeah,
grown.
because Mark Alessi fucking destroyed it
Mm-hmm.
when he had CrossGen and then bought that. It's come back a lot, but it's like a mix between Heroes Con and Dragon Con. So much of it relies on the cosplay that it's good for artists, but like if you're just a straight publisher or whatever, not so much.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, Motor City in October. Motor City's a good show.
That's one I've always wanted to go to. Yeah, but it always
yeah,
runs the
yeah.
same weekend as the one in Moncton, the East Coast Expo, which is a fairly new show, but it's just I was a guest there a couple years in a row, and
It's easy.
it makes a big difference when you get invited to a show versus footing the bill to go to a show. But it's yeah.
But yeah,
Wow.
Motor City's a good one. That's a fun one. Like
Yeah, I've
the
heard a
only reason ever to go to Detroit. I'll say that. If it's not Motor City Con, don't go to Detroit. That's right, Detroit. Send me your hate. I'll bring it.
What happened to all my?
Barry
what
said
happened to all my Detroit fun?
ECCE. Which one's that? Is that
Yeah, that's the East Coast Comic Expo. That's an awesome
okay.
show. That's where I first met Barry. I think. Yeah, pretty sure.
Is that the one that's in Halifax?
No, that's in Moncton,
Oh, okay, all right.
New Brunswick. Yep.
Halcon's a good one too. I like Halcon.
I'm sorry, what here?
Halcon.
Halcon's a good show too. Yeah, you're a monster at that show. Yeah, that's you
what
always
Charles
kill
talks
that
about a
show.
lot.
All right, Zombie TMNT for Jay complete.
Nice.
I'm not sure if he'd be saying brains or pizza, but he's hungry by the looks of it.
Brains on pizza. Well, pizza, mushroom on half, brains on the other half. Yeah, he likes to entertain.
Actually, I'm gonna take the backup on this one too.
All right, Linda. Hey, Linda, you got a Mike Rooth cut.
All right, Linda, what's it gonna be? Another pony mashup, I bet.
If it wasn't, it is now.
Like, oh, it's gonna be like that, eh, Mike?
Yeah. Oh, Jay
All
said
right.
amazing.
Glad you dig it, man. And Jay, thank you for the nice shout out yesterday about package of Dodge stuff you got in the mail. That really meant a lot, and I appreciate that very much.
That's awesome when everybody shouts out.
Yeah, man. Jay's a solid dude. That was really, really cool to see that. And that's the kind of fan support you can't really put a
Stefan,
price
thank
on.
you very much, buddy, too. You just rocked that. I had some people hit me up after you posted that, buddy.
Say what?
I had some people hit me up after you posted the package that you got from me, buddy.
Oh, good.
Thank you
Hey,
very
Oh,
much.
yeah,
as
yeah.
you should. That was awesome, dude. I was totally taken back by the TMNT and the Batman print you threw in there. Those are awesome.
Thanks, man.
Prints, his prints are crazy, man.
Yeah, yeah. Well, actually, these weren't prints. I'm not even sure what to properly call them because they're.
They're just canvas.
Yeah,
Yep,
okay,
just
so
canvas.
it's canvas on frame. Okay, all right, yeah. So it's just
Yep.
beautiful.
So you can. There should be some pins, hooks in the back.
Yeah, I've got
Yes,
those
you should
too.
be
Yeah.
able to thing. Yeah.
But no, my favorite on there is I'm gonna hang up on the gallery. It's my dream team of Iron Fist, Doc Samson, and Power Man.
Nice.
That if I ever get a chance to write at Marvel, that is what I'm pitching. I want those three working together. Just that would be so cool. That's my nerdism. All right, so Linda, did I miss?
Can I ask you guys something?
No.
I can't read. I'm looking at a picture here. This Pennywise, is his hair orange?
Red.
Is it red?
Yeah, I think so. Like fiery red. I mean, so I get maybe a little orange in it.
Yeah, not. Yeah, I just don't know if I have that color.
Oh yeah. You're right. The movie version was a little more orange.
Yeah. It's like a vermilion or something like that. Vermilion red, I think.
I want to say orange. You artists with your colors. Oh my. Okay. So Linda's choice is Edna Mode from the I can't get Invincibles out of my head, but that's not it. Possible. Elastigirl, Violet, the family, superheroes, Incredibles.
Oh, the Incredibles.
Oh,
Okay.
the
Yeah, so
Incredibles.
Edna Mode, the one who designs the suit.
Oh, okay. All right, sure. That's definitely a new one.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
Mary.
That first Incredibles was amazing. I love that movie.
The
First
first one was
Incredibles?
great. The second one
Yeah,
was
the first one was
like most
just, yeah.
sequels. Yeah. Linda, I've been drinking since Carl's needed help this afternoon. She's giving me
Oh, yeah,
everyone's
such
giving me
a
shit
good
for not knowing
time.
the Incredibles.
I love that the woman that voices her looks exactly like her too.
Oh yeah, totally.
So
yeah.
great.
I'm sure they designed her based around the casting.
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah. That's so funny. All right, that's definitely a challenge for sure.
Yeah,
All right.
Gotta get that attitude too.
Yeah. The power suit. I love it. Edna Mode. Neat. All right. Fun.
Yeah, say somehow you got to figure out how to get the height joke in there too.
The height joke.
Well, because she was so small, so she was always like on some type of ledge in order to talk.
Oh,
to
yeah.
Mr. Incredible.
My coasters tend to be a little bit more bare bones. I don't get
No, I
like
mean,
it's
I don't think you could do it on just
high school portrait kind of like yearbook photo style. But yeah, she's cool. Yeah, that attitude is great.
No
All right.
clues.
Come up with something here. Got to get some kind of power gesture anyway.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you get that smugness that she always had.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hobo suit, darling. Yes, that's a great line.
Yeah, I'd say the Incredibles is probably the best Fantastic Four movie ever made.
Oh yes. Not even probably, it is.
Although I haven't seen the one from the 90s, which I really want to see.
Oh, I'll share it with you. I got it.
I never saw it.
If you really want to lose 94 minutes of your life that you'll never get back.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
When it's FF related
Honestly,
stuff.
it's better than the shit that Fox has puked out.
Yeah. You know, the things that I hated about that movie were plentiful, but the things I thought I was gonna hate about that movie, I didn't hate that bad. Like I didn't hate Michael Chiklis as the Thing. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. Like I thought I was gonna leave the theater like ranting and angry, but instead I was ranting about just about everything else.
Yeah. And it was an awful, like I like Michael Chiklis, and I was like, okay, as Thing, he could do it. He's got kind of the gruffness, but as soon as he fucking came out with that stupid line, how you feeling? Solid as a rock. I was like, oh, fuck off, man. I was done. Just, hated it so much.
Yeah, there were some problems with that film. I can tell, like, Erica usually rolls her eyes when I start my rant on that film because I go, like, into, like, heavy rant mode on that one. Especially if I'm on, like, a panel. I remember one poor panel moderator decided to, like, talk about movie adaptations of comics, and he mentioned the Fantastic Four, and I just, like, grabbed the microphone and just went into a trance of rage, and 20 minutes later, like, I was like, shit, I'm sorry. I completely hijacked this entire event with my hate. I don't feel good about it, you know?
Mike Rooth, everybody. 2 people clapping. What just happened? I don't know. Just clap. Just clap.
For
Don't look
me,
at
you know
guy,
what?
just clap.
I could have let so much of the bad things in that movie pass if they hadn't have totally just screwed up the whole Doctor Doom thing. Like,
Oh,
Doctor
that-
Doom is such an important
They
character,
never.
and they just like, he was the Hobgoblin. Like, he was a joke.
He wasn't even a Hobgoblin.
He
Guy.
wasn't
was
even
just-
Hobgoblin. No,
he
you're right.
He was just dude with an iron mask. He was Iron Mask dude. That's it, guy.
It's like the whole thing about Doom is what makes Doom so great is like his whole motivation is the fact that he's the second smartest guy in the room. That's the problem.
Yeah.
He's not Reed. He'll never be Reed. He can't have what Reed has. And and what makes him amazing is that he doesn't have any powers. And in the film they gave him powers. And that's the first major mistake they made. They gave him powers. And Doom is a guy who was able to defeat the FF on numerous occasions because he had figured out a way to match all of their powers without actually having any of him himself. And it's just disappointing.
Yo, man, you want to read a good Doom story, man? Read Emperor Doom, man. That's what that dude
Well,
was the
the problem
roughest.
is there's a lot of good Doom stories. We want a good Doom in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want Doom to show up like the same way you first see Darth Vader when you're a kid. Where he comes in and you're actually like a little bit scared. Like you want to look at the floor a little bit because, he's the blueprint for Darth Vader. So if you can't get even a half a Vader chubby when Doom comes in the room, then it's a failure. It's a straight failure,
Half a Vader chubby, eh? Yeah, it's like that.
I couldn't think of how else to say that. It's probably
That's
the way
the
to say
way it is. It's like that.
Oh, nice job on the hair, though.
Huh?
Yeah, talking about cutting what? Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks awesome.
Tim, does that meet the parameters you were looking for?
Oh, I'm sure it does.
I'm sure it does, yeah. Just trying to...
Make sure you leave room to sign on the front, Hugh, because I think Tim likes to put these in like a shadow box.
Oh,
So make sure you can get your signature on the front somewhere.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
I'm not.
No, not at all. Because I've been signing my stuff on the back, right? So.
Yeah, I normally do on the coasters too. Yeah.
Yes, Tim is happy with it.
Thank you, Tim.
Yeah. Rob said a Vader chubby is called the Phantom Star Killer. Well played, Rob. Well played.
I love it.
Rob for president. Rob for president.
I love that this character's bangs are her eyebrows. She has no eyebrows, but the bangs like react as if it's a brow. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'd say, or yeah, they're just
Sure.
hidden behind it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, her brows are just behind it.
But yeah, in the animation, yeah. Just
I gotta watch that one again, man.
yeah, it's been a while since I've seen the
It's
first.
a great film. I haven't seen any of the other ones though. I don't know if they're good or not, but I'm sure our audience will let us know.
Yeah. Wait, the other one? I thought there was only one sequel.
I think there's been
Really?
2 sequels. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay. I mean, I know they did a couple shorts to go with the DVDs. Like the baby had, I forget what the baby's. But I remember they were, because it's Pixar, they have to have, animated shorts with every one of their DVDs.
I feel like there was at least one sequel, but I feel like maybe there was actually 2.
Okay, yeah, I just know of the one. I'm pretty sure because I remember the sequel is so meh that I wasn't interested if there was another one. No, I guess it was just the one sequel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're probably just confusing all the Pixar shorts that they did.
Oh, maybe. Okay, yeah.
All right, coming back to that flex. Damn. Oh, not only the ink dropped, the coaster dropped. You guys are drawing on walls, I'm telling you.
Got to hold it up while we draw.
Flex Mentality looks great. I'm saying as though you can hear me, but I know better. Now that I said it.
Flex Mentallo, that's pure that's pure Grant Morrison, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So is this Doom Patrol show? Does it follow more of the Morrison stuff or the earlier
No,
60s?
it's very Morrison. Yeah. Pretty much his. I mean, the origins and stuff are because they are similar in both versions, but all the story like Danny the Street and Flex and things like that. All pure Morrison stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta check it out.
Yeah, you really do.
That's one that I don't have a lot of familiarity on either. Like I didn't read a lot of that stuff. I think I have a few standalone issues, which if you just pick up a random Grant Morrison issue and just read it, you're gonna be lost probably.
yeah, if you don't, yeah. But
I will anyway. But
I mean, if you're a fan of his run on Animal Man, it got a little more surreal because again he's dealing with more of the weirder characters.
Sure, yeah.
So you got a little more of a playground with it, but it's got that just straight great vibe of the characters and the development. So yeah, it's definitely a watered down version of what he did in the book, sure, because again, it's television.
Yeah.
There's no way they're gonna be able to do everything he did in the show or in the books, but it's based off of what his run for sure.
Right.
All right.
I'm just enjoying the coaster sliding down on both Karl's and Hugh's screen, because it's like they're like go whoop, it goes down, whoop, whoop, it goes down. So Pennywise looks great, and Hugh, I'm assuming Karl's done with Flex. It looks good, and his signature's on it. All right.
Excellent. And this was for Tim, right?
Yes, sir. And all right.
Thank you, Tim.
All right. So let's do one up real quick for Karl. All right. Neil, Karl gets to break a chair on this one. Neil, you're getting a Karl coaster. Let's see what we're gonna get. All right, Neil, what do you want Karl to draw? Karl, I'm not sure if you've seen this. I'm not sure you can do a whole comic strip on a coaster.
Next.
Oh, now he's trying to show off his topography. Yeah, look at him.
He can't hear you. Who you gonna call?
Linda, can you walk into the room with him? Tell him a Wizard of Id.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. He put Wizard of Id comic strip. I'm like, I don't think we can get a whole comic strip on there, but I'm pretty sure at least the tower and the character, the sentry. Don't get us in, Facebook jail with your vulgar language.
You know what? I'm gonna just hit the washroom quick.
All right,
All right.
Linda wrote him a note, so
You know what? I'm gonna just hit the washroom quick.
he can pick the character he wants.
Linda. You got the last.
I guess
You
he's
got
getting
Nighthawk and
for
you
that
got
one.
Mark.
All right,
Both.
so is Eric Paris, Mike Costco, or John Croto here? That's it. Everybody else has been. Oh, and Scott Fortier. Is he here? Womp, womp, womp.
Have they all been called but missed?
So what?
Have they all been like chosen but missed the call or?
Yep. Oh, hey, John's here. Cool, cool, cool. All right, John, you can get a Hugh coaster when Hugh comes back.
John. Hope you're doing well, John.
No problem, John. We drew your name earlier, so we just figured we'd come back around to you. Yeah, everyone's having a problem with Facebook today too. I notice my feed keeps pausing. So John, you can get a Hugh coaster when he gets back. I like the fact that we're getting like a NXSync video, NXS video from Karl here. Just keeps writing up the pages, dumb shit. Key lime pie is the third best pie. Yes, that is awesome.
Key lime pie. Oh man.
Oh yeah, key lime is awesome. If it's done right. It doesn't.
Is that Bert saying that? Because I know Bert just made some. I saw his Facebook photos of it.
No, that was John Croto. I hope I'm pronouncing his
Yep.
last name right. But yeah, he had key lime pie, so I'm jealous.
It's among my favorite pies.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's apple, pumpkin, key lime.
Oh,
Yep.
rank your pies.
That's right. Come at me. Try to tell me I'm wrong.
I don't know if I can pick a favorite, but my grand's strawberry rhubarb pie is pretty hard to beat.
Ew. Oh, CJ, come on. That's disgusting. Key lime pie on a stick covered in chocolate. CJ, are you from Alabama? What's going on here, buddy? Fuck. Key lime pie on a stick covered in chocolate. Ugh. Like right after my fried Twinkie. That's right up there. Hey, I don't care if it's boring, Rob. It's delicious. I'll be boring and delicious all day long with that.
I'd eat the hell out of a fried Twinkie right now, though. Come to think of it, just the concept of that blows my mind. I don't know.
It's so gross, man. Yeah, because in the name of science, I had to try one. Oh, never again.
Of course.
Oh,
Well, up here we do in Scotland we do the deep fried Mars bar as a thing. Your fish and chips places will usually serve that. It's a Scottish thing, I guess, but we got lots of Scottish here in Canada, so.
yeah. Deep fried Oreos. No, man. Who's coming up? Oh, fucking Rob. Yeah. Michigan deep fried Oreos are amazing. Yeah, it figures.
Oh man, deep fried anything is
Oh,
amazing.
it's gross. So gross. John had a. Okay, John, I have to know where you're from now. Had a fried Oreo wrapped in bacon.
Oh, dude, I love it. Give me 8
I
of
think I got diabetes just reading that out loud.
John, I believe, is in the Montreal area.
What was that?
You said you got to know where he's from?
Well, yeah, because I mean, so far he's likes key lime pie dipped in chocolate and Oreo wrapped in bacon and fried. In Montreal, okay, all right.
This conversation sounds interesting.
Oh yeah, yeah. You were in the perfect place for it. Yeah, we're talking about just gross fair food, basically.
Oh boy.
Oh, so John. Wait, John. John is here, so he's your next coaster. I'm assuming he wants to.
Great.
We haven't really got to the topic yet. We got sidetracked with fried foods. Or fried desserts, not even foods. So, John, what would you like Hugh to draw for you, buddy? Oh, Linda. So disgusting. She had a Krispy Kreme cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man.
it's the Luther burger, almost.
Why not take a 45 and just shoot yourself?
Oh, John wants the only storm that exists. Storm with a mohawk.
The Mohawk Storm. Oh, yeah.
The
Storm?
only way Storm should ever be.
What?
In my opinion. I mean, I loved her back in when she had the mohawk and the vest and the, actually,
yeah.
my favorite Storm was Powerless Storm for a while. Because
Is which
she had
Storm?
to prove herself and she whooped everyone's ass.
Oh yeah, when she was with the
Morlock.
Morlocks.
Morlock Storm. Yeah, yeah.
Yep, that was my favorite
was-
Storm.
That was awesome, man. When she
Yeah.
beat Scott Summers in that fight, that was so wicked. Because I hate Scott Summers, so it was awesome to see him lose.
Yeah, he's a,
Oh, I
smug,
hate
he's a smug
Cyclops.
bastard
I
that needs to be
hate
taken down a
Cyclops.
peg, that's for sure.
Oh, that was so awesome. She had
Yeah,
no
that was
force
a
when she beat
beautiful.
him.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
a
rips
amazing.
off his visor so he can't do
Yeah.
anything. Yep. But yeah, and she like led the Morlock. Yeah, to me that was when Storm was at it. Was that Burn?
That was
I
right
mean, Claremont,
after
I mean, right?
Burn, I think. Wasn't it?
Who?
No, it was.
That was Ramita Jr., wasn't it?
No, I'm sorry, I meant the writer. Was it Chris Claremont?
Yeah, that was Chris
Yeah, it
Claremont.
was all
for sure.
Claremont. That was all Claremont.
Yeah, that was all Claremont. Yeah, I think it was Ramita Jr. that drew that. I might be wrong though.
Yeah, I think it was, because he was working on the X-Men for a bit with all that Morlock story.
He was
Yeah.
around in the 200s, like
Yeah.
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 Everyone hates that guy these days, but I still love his work, man. I don't know, like
I guess I missed that. I don't know why they hate him. I mean, yeah, I enjoyed it.
well, no, I've heard people like really criticize his work. Like even when Kick-Ass came out, they're like, "What is this?" And it was like, "This is what the real John Romita is, man. This is what he's doing. Like this is his style."
He went and found his voice from his dad, and his dad
Well,
was
yeah,
a.
I mean, you spend
You know
your
what
whole
I'm
career
saying?
inking your dad's stuff. Like, it's going to be hard to come out of that. First of all, your dad's like, after Ditko, probably the most recognized Spider-Man artist there is, which is a huge shadow to fall on you.
Yeah.
And plus, Romita did everything notable back in those days, the senior. So he was inking his dad's work when he was basically a kid. Like, his first work was actually on the Contest of Champions book.
That's
Which
right.
it's solid work, man. It's solid inking. I mean, I don't know, but I just hear a lot of people criticize Romita Senior these days, or Junior these days, and I'm like, what is your problem? The guy is awesome. Like, I don't know. Like, I know they hated the Superman book that he did. He went to DC and did a Superman book, and everyone hated it. I didn't read it, but
Well, you know what? It's almost, you know what it is with there's almost like now you can see when Cat's just getting a check. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I suppose, yeah.
You know, you can kind of see when Cats are just like, man, this is just a check. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And that's what it came off on the Superman book.
yeah, that was a check.
That
That was a check.
You could tell he was either just doing it for the check and just didn't like doing the character
Right, yeah.
because it was so loose and sloppy and it didn't work for Superman. It just
Yeah.
didn't give
Right.
that. It was just so blocky and
Yeah.
crude.
Exactly.
And for Superman, he really has to be majestic, and it just didn't work. Like he's stuff on Punisher.
Yeah, his Daredevil
His
stuff was
Daredevil,
great.
his Daredevil
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
is
yeah.
great.
Yeah, his all that Typhoid Mary stuff, man, and his
Oh,
Mephisto. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
that crazy design of
Nuke.
Mephisto.
Yeah, the
like,
whole bit. So
What
I
am I-
don't know if you guys can see it, but Carl's doing the Wizard of
I love it. Oh, that's great.
Id. Yeah. Nailed it.
Carl for president, man.
Yeah.
You rock, brother.
I've been waiting for you to say that all night or something like that because someone earlier posted "U for PM." They put "U for PM," so they're flipping it on you. Oh, Mike, the Edna,
Look okay?
fucking pitch perfect, dude.
Thanks, man. Yeah, now I want to watch that movie again.
The pose, the face.
Incredibles
facial
is,
expression.
man, it's a good movie. Have the DVDs, man. It's just like kids
What's that
love
one
it.
that Erica likes? Came out around the same time with shit. What's it called? It's the one with Will Ferrell's the voice, and the dude's got the giant head, and he's a bad guy.
Mastermind.
Mastermind. I love that movie.
Yeah, 'cause Brad Pitt's the hero, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah. And he's a
I only
douchebag.
recently watched that in like the last year. 'Cause
Okay, yeah.
It just kind of went under the radar.
Yeah.
Oh, Megamind. Okay.
Megamind. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. Yeah, I was surprised that just totally missed that one. Yep, Linda says Edna is perfect.
Oh, awesome. Glad you like it. Yeah, I had to send Linda one of Erica's calendars
Yes.
with her last order when I sent her ponies. Because I wasn't sure if she had one yet, and I know she would have liked to seen Erica's drawings. Got to get Erica on here one of these nights.
Yes.
She keeps on like ducking the conversation, but
Erica, get in here.
she's like, "Bye, going upstairs now. Bye." So,
Well, I mean, tonight looks like we're gonna end early, so you can go on camera, and Erica can join you.
yeah, I know.
And we can show off some of her work.
She's
I
shy.
got a bunch of her stuff around here too. I got the
Hmm?
last two calendars. I got the print that just got hers. Yeah, she's amazing. And I still have her Backways cover.
Oh yes, yeah. I still got a couple copies of that myself. Yeah, you know what kills me about Erica? That's her first comic book cover, right? And she was just so like, yeah, it was cool. It was a design job, and like I'm thinking, there's people out there that would just love a chance to do a cover for any comic book company, like a real published cover. And she's like, oh, it was fun. Like it was pretty cool. And I'm like, you just walk in the front door, get a cover gig, do it, walk out again, no big deal. And I'm like, man,
That's what makes her
dudes
cooler
out there
than the
that are
rest
like-
of us.
there's dudes out there that'll never get cover gigs, just,
Right,
not
that's
because
true,
they don't
buddy.
deserve it, just because of the way things go sometimes. And it's just one of those things where, she was just super nonchalant about it. Like, yeah, it was cool. It's like, cool. Yeah, they only printed like 70 copies of yours. It's like one of the most exclusive releases ever made in comics, but it's cool. Yeah, no big deal. I love that Backways story. That was a pretty cool comic. The character, I love that Skin Horse character. Just a great villain.
Okay. Jennifer keeps saying, well, she said it a couple times now, for the kiddies.
For the
An
kiddies.
inside joke I'm not aware of.
Oh.
Oh.
For the kiddies.
Well, it might be like, because Linda, Troy, Alicia were saying like Erica come on camera, and then she said for the kiddies. So,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
trying to run on the guilt trip or something or what?
Maybe, yeah. Well, I mean, I think Erica's just thinking about what she's going to spend all of her tax return on. It's the first time in her life she got an actual return.
Oh, she got a
I owe
return.
like $1 million, but Erica got an actual tax return. It was for $32, but
Hey.
She figures she's gonna buy some oysters or something, maybe, or like, I don't know,
No,
something like that. Maybe like a teen burger combo at A&W, but
No,
it's gonna be epic because she's never had one her whole life. She's never had a tax return, like an actual refund.
but
come to
doing
think
it
that
that
out-
way is almost perfect. Like if it comes, the closest you can get it to 0 is perfect. It means that you've had your money the whole year
Yeah,
and you don't
Yeah.
owe anything.
yeah, I know that's the best. Yeah, not the case for me. I got hosed, man.
Oh no, I got pounded this year.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, you know, in previous years, like I don't ever make a lot of money. Like I barely cross the $30,000 threshold. You know, in a year. Like usually I'm kind of like just sliding just above the poverty line. But you know, it's just the nature of the work sometimes. But you know, you always have to have write-offs and stuff like that. And shows are a huge write-off, like plane tickets and hotel rooms and the actual table costs and all that stuff. It's all part of it. Inventory, all of it. But like, of course, COVID just took so much of that away. Like, took basically all of it away. So having write-offs now, like, you know, I don't know. I guess I should have spent some more money on my business, like bought myself a new printer or just spent some money somewhere on my business. But instead, I just got ahead of my bills and. The prices, the reward for doing that is now I'm behind on my bills. It's like, yay, glad that worked out. I love Taxman. He's such a great dude. Played the game and lost again. That was awesome.
Happened to you all over.
Well, you know, hopefully conventions will come back up and
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Oh, it'll get better. It'll get better.
yeah.
Pretty soon there'll be nothing left of me for them to take. It'll just be like, you know, they'll be sweeping up beard hairs and hoping to get some value out of them or something out of my studio, off my studio floor. I don't know. There's nothing left of this man. We've consumed him with our revenue fires.
So I'm wondering
Alright.
if Karl actually muted his mic and to keep him from cursing Neil for this, or if he's enjoying doing it.
Which one's he doing again? Oh, it's oh yeah, it's so great.
Yeah. But I mean, it's so out of his comfort
Storm,
zone
man.
for sure. But he's killing it.
Well, Carl's doing an awesome job, man.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure what Neil's going to be doing for the rest of you guys is when he gets drawn. So be prepared. I'm guessing you're going to be comic stripped coasters for him.
I call Hagar.
I actually had the inside track knowing that was what he was going to pick.
Is that right?
Oh yeah, yeah. You couldn't stop talking about that one in the chat room about it earlier.
Oh, okay. Right on.
Yep.
All right, there's Edna.
Hang on.
Complete.
I was looking. Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh wow, Linda's complaining about it.
Ooh.
Complaining? Oh no. I screwed it up.
Yeah.
She said, I'm tired.
No, yeah, awesome, dude.
Mike for president.
Yeah, unless Eric, Mike, or Scott are lurking, we made it to the end of the list.
Really?
Did we get
Yep.
to the end? Wow.
You know what we could do for fun?
Justin sinking
be
his
fun.
boat? Oh, no.
I have this Swamp Thing here.
Woohoo!
If people want to bid on a Swamp Thing, we could always start the bidding at $5 and
Do it. Do
See how that
it.
goes.
Do it. Do it.
You know, it's almost like you actively try to piss me off.
Well, I don't have to offer this Swamp Thing.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Well, actually, we got Troy saying he'll take. Oh, and Troy. So hey,
Uh-oh.
Troy bid
Here we go.
$10. We're doing
There we
this.
go.
All right. I
There we
guess
go.
we're doing it.
All right.
Let it sound from dusk to dawn and everything jumps.
There is a Swamp Thing.
All right. Let's do this 5-minute auction here. Got it at $10.
Yo, Swamp Thing.
At least she's at 15.
One of the nicest Swamp Things I've done too, I think, actually.
Yeah, it was very cool. I didn't realize you had that. I thought you were, because I saw you show it on Facebook, but I thought it was like an older one. That's really good.
I did it a while ago, actually. It was kind of a guy kind of gave me a list of characters, and I haven't got to any of his other characters yet, so I just figured I can always draw another Swamp Thing, because you know how much I hate doing that. So, but yeah.
All right, we're up to 25 for Alicia.
We've maxed out at 25. If it goes for more than 25.
Hey, Linda, I'll take that gig if it doesn't have to be a good drawing. Linda said she'll pay $50 to someone to draw Justin in a sinking boat. But I'm assuming she probably wants a better drawing than what I would do. Oh, Jennifer McCracken's up to 30 on the Swamp Thing.
Oh my. Swamp Thing. I've been reading the Alan Moore Swamp Thing run, like rereading it. Casey actually loaned me a stack of the trade paperbacks of all the Moore years, and my God, it was some really, really good stuff. Like I forgot, because I would read those ones kind of like, I never read them in sequence. I'd kind of grab an issue here, grab an issue there, and my God, there's just some amazing, amazing stuff in that he does. Just incredible. Big ideas.
Yeah.
Oh, these have been fun so far. Do you want to roll me up another one there? I guess there's no one else, eh? Is that
Well,
where we're
actually, no. Troy said he'd take a second one.
at? All right.
Troy, what do you want Mike to do? That Wizard of Id's looking great, Carl. I know you can't hear me, but I'm going to keep saying it.
It's perfect. Master of the brush.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yep. Master of the brush.
Oh, wait. And John will go for a second as well. Let's get Troy in there first. Give Troy 30 more seconds to come back. Oh, damn. Okay. We might be doing seconds all around if you guys got time for it. John, CJ, and Troy.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I got to Google this one. Troy said the chief from Doom Otrick? I gotta tell you, I'm Googling that because I have no fucking clue.
Chief from what?
Oh, he's drinking. He meant Doom Patrol.
Oh.
I'm like, what?
I'm like, what
did
the
you say
fuck
about-
is Otrick?
What did you say about my mama?
All right.
Okay.
Hold on a sec here.
Yeah, it makes a lot more sense.
Why is my mouse decided to die right now? Son of a bitch.
So, yeah. So, okay, now, do we want comic book chief or do we want more the Timothy Dalton chief?
Doom Patrol Chief. He's been recast. That's the first thing that came up in Google.
Say what? Oh, yeah. Because when he was on, the Doom Patrol was on Titans for one episode.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, and it wasn't Timothy Dalton at that point. Oh, Troy says it's up to you. So any version of Chief. Yeah, Jennifer says it's almost time to put Troy to bed. He's been drinking.
I'm not sure. All right.
Of course, Danny went wild at Teen Titans Go, Chief. A much different version, yeah.
But it's just like a man in a chair, right? Like, okay, and
Yeah,
Professor
I mean, you know, it's a wheelchair-bound leader of a bunch of mutants. Yeah, I mean,
sure.
But the comic book version, he's a redhead and got that dope ass beard.
Oh yeah, I can see it here. Yep. Yeah, it's probably going to be the comic book version.
Yeah, that's what I would do personally. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'll try to get that wheelchair in there somehow. Yeah.
You showed like the handles and the.
Yeah. Man, if you want to see some brilliant, like I'm talking brilliant cover design, just go and Google all the old Doom Patrol covers, like the old ones. That is some breathtaking stuff. That is like just unbelievable, like thinking that went into some of these covers. Like the design and layout is just like holy shit. All right.
So while we were gabbing, the something did sell to Jennifer McClarkin for 30.
All right. For 30. All right, Jennifer.
Yep.
You got it. I guess I'll be perfect.
Yeah. Package it up.
Yeah.
With the chief.
All right. With the chief, yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
The chief. All right. Actually, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back.
All right. So I got John and CJ and Barry up for seconds here. Since the guys are done, if we got time for it.
Almost done.
Yep. Of course you are. You're Hugh.
Yeah,
The mighty Hugh. Super fast.
yeah, super fast. All right, there we go. Storm,
Nice.
mistress of the storm.
All right. So the second person who. Oh, hey, John, do you want Hugh to do another one, or you want one from another artist? Since you were the second person to say you wanted a second, so I'll let you decide. No harm, no foul.
Who was this one for? Who was this one? Storm
That
for?
was for John.
John?
Yep, Grotto. Croto. But he was the second person to say he'd do a second coaster, but want to make sure.
There you go, John.
John, do you want Hugh to do another one for you? You want to wait for the next artist? Let me know, buddy.
They're like, I don't want you to do shit.
Well, you're at a buffet here. You got to get a little bit off of each, dish.
It's okay, guys. You don't have to choose me. I still love you. I still love you. I'll curse you later, but I still love
you. He wants the second one from Hugh, yeah. All right, then what's it
From
going to be,
me?
John? What would you like from Hugh?
From me? They like me. They really like me.
He was about to leave the room crying.
They like me. They really like me.
Oh,
Some good coasters. Some good choices today, people. It's wild. I like the range. It's been really cool.
So he's giving you a choice because he can't decide. It's between Krang, Bleeze, or RoboCop.
Ooh. Krang or RoboCop, eh?
I think I would, if I was drawing, I would maybe lean towards Bleeze just because you can get a lot of cool splatter, but Krang's also pretty damn cool too.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Jeez.
I'm glad I'm not you at this moment.
You know, but yeah, man, but I haven't drawn RoboCop. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's what he was saying, RoboCop, right? Or Krang, right?
No, the choice was like Krang or Bleeze or RoboCop.
Krang or
Although
Bleeze?
Krang inside RoboCop would be pretty fucking funny. Instead of his normal robot body. Yeah, it'd be a twofer.
You know what, man? I haven't drawn RoboCop, man.
Do you know who Bleeze is?
No, I don't know.
Oh, she's a Red Lantern. Here,
Oh,
let me send you a
Lantern.
picture.
Red Lantern. That might be fun. Yeah, send me a picture of that one. Ooh, oh yes, with the dragon. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. She might be a fun one to do.
Her.
All right. John, we'll put you in contact with Hugh later after the show. You can talk, see what his commission time is. But yeah, John said he'd pay for 11x17 of that crying in RoboCop.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
With the Red Lantern, does she have a power ring?
Yeah. I mean, she has the red lantern ring.
Okay, so she does have a, because like sometimes they draw her and she's just kind of doing like she's like clawing at people and stuff, but I don't.
Yeah, it's usually artist failure for continuity.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah, but I do. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Yeah, every time I've seen her, she's had a ring, but
Bring
maybe,
it back up there so
yeah,
you
yeah.
can see it.
She on her right hand middle finger. Yeah, she splurts out napalm breath.
mhm.
That's all that splatter stuff that was in that image I sent you. Like most of the Red Lanterns, shoot out some type of plasma or. Oh, Carl's ready. Sorry, Carl. Let's see. Who was it? CJ was next. 1 second. Yep. CJ James. CJ, you got a Carl coaster. What would you like, buddy? Yeah, I should have already jumped on us. Okay, let's see. Crow from East of West. Oh man, these guys are really doing these fucking.
Oh, you'll like that. That'll be. Oh, I
deep-ass
can't
cuts,
wait.
Yeah. No, it's a great character. It's like I'm just not
Oh,
sure if
that's-
he's familiar with it or not.
That's gonna be perfect.
Yeah. All right, Carl. How do I get this to Linda?
Man, how am I gonna get this in here?
What?
Road from east to west.
Hmm.
So, Carl, I'm hoping that you got that info. I'm assuming that I got it. Yeah, okay, Linda. Thank you. Oh, Tim, it's a shame that Carl didn't get yours yet. He would love to draw that. Spiderhead from The Thing movie.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, well, yeah. The Thing is in the Carl's top 5, like mine. So. All right, guys. I will be right back myself.
Yes, sir.
Leave you to this madness. Oh wait, what's Carl got going on? Oh, I think he's. Really, he's gonna actually write out okie dokie. All right. Okay, so CJ, yes, Carl's got your character. He's gonna get on it. All right, guys, I will be right back.
Yep. It's like that. And that's the way it is. Man, Mike, it sure is good seeing you guys.
Yeah, man.
Always look forward to these.
Oh, me too.
You know what I'm
Just,
saying?
Been too long. We used to see each other all the time. All the time. There's always some event happening around Toronto we were both at. So, yeah, it's but I don't
Even
go
a couple
to
Oakville
Dockland
drawing
for-
sessions, but it was really cool.
Yeah.
Missed that.
Gotta get out and visit you guys one of these days soon.
Telling you, brother, man. You know the door is always open. Got you guys. Always open.
Kids are gonna be like finished high school by the time I get there.
Buddy, man. Guy, man. Like, it's just like, honestly, these last 3 years have been like,
Yeah.
yo, it's just grown so much, buddy. It's like,
Oh, I know. I kind of see the pictures now and then when Brenda posts them or when you guys post them, and it's like, man, like I still think of our crazy trip to to Buffalo that time.
Yeah.
Hey, Carl. Oh,
man.
Linda, can you have Carl throw the Wizard of Id coaster back on screen?
You know what's so funny, buddy? It's like Kai starts like junior high school.
I know, it's ridiculous, man. Yeah, Hardy was just a little guy when I saw him, like, you know, last time.
Yeah, man. It's like, oh boy.
Hardy was just a little guy when I saw him, like, you know, last time.
It's like,
It's some weird audio. Oh, there you go. Hang on a second. There you go, Neil. That is your Wizard of Id. Thanks, Carl. So did you decide to go with Bleeze then? Yes. Okay.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm being the Belize.
Louise. Oh yeah, that's a cool character, man. I have to remember her for Winged Helmet Wednesdays when I get back to my daily auctions.
Oh yeah, Wing Helmet.
Oh yeah, she'd be perfect.
I have a Hawk Girl that I gotta do. I still gotta do a Mike Grell Warlord. But yeah, I haven't had a chance to do any daily auctions in forever, man. It's been crazy.
Yeah, I noticed I've been saving money because you guys have not been.
Well,
Yeah,
you
it was
know what
like
it-
when I got Hugh's package and I got your package this week, I was like, oh yeah, it's been a while. I should really check in. I was like, nope, they weren't doing it. I thought maybe
No.
I just got too busy and missed it, but
Look,
no.
No, it's getting good there for a couple. It was going really well, but way better than I thought, and it was going so good I was starting to get scared because I was doing my taxes around the same time, and I was like, oh no, this is gonna bite me like hard next year. I gotta tone it back a little bit, but yeah, no, I want to get back to it. I just when I'm drawing pages for a comic, I'm always I kind of get into that mode where I don't really want to take away from that because it's a bit of a struggle sometimes, and I just want to sort of stay on top of it as best I can.
yeah.
Once I get like, okay, I'm going to ink these pages this week, and that just becomes a thing that I do, even though I've got like other pages to pencil. But once I kind of pull out my brushes, that's what I'm doing until I'm done, and then I move on to the next part, you know. But yeah, it's been hard to manage it all lately.
Yeah. John,
I haven't turned down a lot of work these days, which I hate doing. I hate turning down any work, but it's just the way it is sometimes.
John, he said, don't talking about your Bleeze, Mike. He said, don't auction yours, Mike. Text me on the side for a Bleeze. I'll take care of you. I'm just gonna say, not gonna fucking happen, John. Because it's a red lantern. If it's going up, we throwing down.
This is a throwdown.
All
Showdown.
the lanterns shall be mine. I am like the orange lantern. Mine.
I did not realize you
Mine.
guys were Lantern fans, man. I didn't realize that.
Oh yeah, Stefan's a lantern guy for sure.
Oh yeah.
Well, I knew about Guy.
Yeah,
No, I mean lanterns. Guy's my favorite, but absolutely love the lanterns and like when the animated series they were doing it was pretty solid, even though I wasn't crazy about the 3D animation so much, but I was really enjoying the show.
The story was good though.
Oh yeah,
I thought
that's what I'm saying. I was disappointed
thought
it
the
got
story
canceled
was wicked.
so quickly. I mean, it was like if they would have done it 2D animation, it probably would have lasted longer because it wouldn't have been so
Yeah.
expensive. But,
Yeah, man. I went out and got the DVDs, man.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, they did a great job with that story, man.
so and I know I probably know what your answer is going to be. I haven't seen the Ryan Reynolds movie, Green Lantern. and it's on Netflix, and I've been like looking at it, like, do I watch this? Do I give it the time of day?
No.
No.
It has nothing to do with Ryan Reynolds. It was just a story.
Yeah, it's
Story.
just a bad story. They're all over the
It has nothing to do with the acting. What's his name who played Sinestro? Oh my God, beautiful. Like perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For Sinestro. I was like, yeah, there we go.
It was one of those movies where they tried to put too much into it.
Yep.
They do that with everything. It makes me crazy.
Yeah. Had
It's
they
the
just
death
like
of so
stuck
many
to like
good
an Emerald
movies.
Dawn storyline or the Parallax storyline. Don't try to
Oh,
put
like-
both of those in together.
Oh, Parallax is like two
Buddy.
movies, man. You can't. Yeah.
Well, that's
You
what
have-
I mean, it was both Emerald Dawn and Parallax, and
That's a shame.
yeah.
I have to admit though, they punk out lanterns, man. Lanterns should be the ruckus. Like honestly.
Oh yeah.
They should be just the ruckus. I think Superman should be able to stand up to them.
Well, it's
personally.
funny. Like the only Green Lantern core comic that I had, like in the '80s, I remember I bought it like at a Max Milk or something like that, a corner store, because that's where I got my comics. But I bought it because it was Superman getting his ass kicked by like every Green Lantern. Like it was a wicked cover. I don't know who drew it now. I'd love to look it up, but like it was just him getting beat up by all the lanterns. And I was like, oh yeah, they could just make green kryptonite, couldn't they? Like, couldn't they just?
They could. They should.
Well, it's not really
they
the
should
same.
just-
I mean, it's you know, it's
Yeah, it's
green
not
in
really
color,
good.
but it's not chemically the same. I mean,
Yeah,
it's hard light basically.
I think I was 8.
I
was
always
like,
like the fact that it's driven off of willpower.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So, I mean, like, because, as much as I love Guy Gardner, Green Lantern, the whole time when Batman took the ring from him, it's still a magical moment in comics.
Oh,
I'll grit
absolutely.
my teeth the whole way through it, but it's just such a great moment in comics because it's all about the willpower.
Yeah, I guess Batman would be a pretty dangerous lantern if he
he
had
was.
the. Yeah.
I mean, that was the only time I really didn't like the Green Lantern storyline so much. And I don't know if Jeff Johns was just doing it just to get fired or whatever. But it was when they just started bringing in all the other fucking lanterns.
Yeah, they really lost me there too.
Yeah, like the Red Lanterns were cool. The Orange Lantern was very awesome. But then it's just like, okay, we've got so many, and then they were giving rings to all the other heroes. And it's like, it just got so watered down.
Yeah, that's kind of where to be honest, they kind of lost me with just bringing Hal Jordan back. I know that they were doing, like, they brought back Barry Allen and they brought back, once that started to happen, I was sort of done with DC, and then shortly on the heels of that, New 52 came, and then I was really done. But it just, I don't know. I remember, like, hating that they killed Hal, but thinking, like, at least his death was kind of cool, and, like, the last thing he did before he died was he brought Ollie back as, like, a memory construct from his, from his years of the hard-traveled hero years, which Kevin Smith, I thought, did a pretty good story with that when he took over the Green Arrow and brought Ollie back. I thought that was actually kind of a cool way to bring him back. I remember, like, the Parallax thing just being it felt like a legit betrayal in comics, like it was like, oh my God, it was huge.
It was a big moment, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, Murray just bringing up that he was always fond of Jon Stewart, which is a great one. Like, the best moment they did with him was the Gilgamesh thing.
Oh, yeah.
So just talk about just the biggest gut punch you can give to a superhero.
Oh, my God.
Storyline. Having him responsible for a planet being destroyed and, like, having to
Wasn't it like a whole star system got destroyed? Like a whole... Was it just a planet, or was it like
no,
a?
It was just the planet because the bomb was on the planet. To just,
oh right, yeah, that's right.
But but it's still like his hubris. As he, I forget who was with him, and then he blocks him in a bubble and goes to take care of it, and then he just gets to the bomb and it's painted all yellow, and like the minions painting the last spot on the bomb yellow right as he walks in, and there's nothing he can do about it. He just watches it blow up right in front of him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just like just taking somebody down, such a huge pet. It was just such a big moment.
I remember he was such a mess from it for so long. I remember like the Cosmic Odyssey that what was that? Mike Mignola drew it. Was it Was it Starlin who wrote it? Who wrote the Cosmic Eye?
Well, that's Gilgamesh.
Yeah, right. Man, that was crazy. That was a moment for sure.
Yeah,
I love
Arnold's right.
that.
Yeah, Blackest Night. Ivan Reis's double-page spread in Blackest Night. Yeah,
Ivan Reis.
an amazing spread. Yeah,
Ivan Reis.
but at that point, I mean,
Yeah, that guy can draw.
yeah,
That
it was
guy's
the
on.
storyline that was running weak for me at that point because it was just like, okay, you know, zombies are such a thing. We're gonna do Black Knight or Black Lanterns to bring everybody back
Yeah.
from the dead. Yeah, it was
They
getting
lost-
so watered down at that point because at that point it was like, okay, our superheroes and supervillains are no longer their supervillains. They're just another version of a lantern, but still, you know, kicking their old outfit of some type.
Right.
But going back to it, yes, you're gonna have to do a Bleeze at some point here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I remember drawing her once before. I had a very short-term gig doing sketch cards for, I think it was Cryptozoic, who were doing the cards, but they had a DC license when New 52 came out. And I remember there was characters on the list I wasn't allowed to draw. I was so pissed off I wasn't allowed to draw Swamp Thing, but I wasn't.
Of course not.
I remember drawing her because I was just kind of like having to pick from all these New 52 characters, and I didn't really know any of them. And so I drew her, and I drew Larfleeze, and I drew, I think I drew the cat, you know, Dexstar, is that what he's called?
Yep.
And I drew the Chinese superhero team. What are they called again? Oh shoot! There was that armored guy. He was like something in August or something. Someone in our audience will know. It was that kind of like that Chinese Justice League team.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what they were called now. Yeah, it was like all the archetype superhero types though from like the Justice League, but just different versions of them kind of. And like, yeah, the main leader was like a kind of like an Iron Man type dude. He was called like something in August, I think, or I can't remember. He had a really interesting name.
I'll look at that one.
Yeah. Can't remember what they were called. The Seven? Something, maybe they're called like this, not the Seven, but something like that.
Well, DC had this Sovereign 7, but I think that's a different.
Oh, was it the Sovereign Seven? Yeah, maybe that's who they were.
Did they bring them back because they weren't all Asian or anything in the first time?
Maybe they weren't all Asian. I remember I just I didn't know them at all, but they were all really interesting looking. And because I was just picking characters, I had to draw the weird original New 52 version of Green Arrow, which that was the end for me. I was like, man, how do you
Sovereign
mess?
7? I remember was like it was such a bad looking team, bad as in bad, not bad as in good, but because it was a 90s book when I saw it, or like late 90s, early. Yeah, it had to be. Yeah, it says in the military in South Dakota. Yeah, it says late 90s, and it was Claremont writing it. I don't remember who was doing it. Don't remember who was doing the art, but it just screamed of the 90s. Like the shoulder pads, the body's too big for the head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Stop it.
The Chief.
Yeah, see, you got the wheelchair in there. Nice.
Yeah, it was a little tricky, but I got it.
But you did get the, awesomeness of the beard and mustache. That's the important part. Yeah, I mean, give Timothy Dalton credit's due. He's got a good beard and stash, but it never matched what was in the comic.
No. He's an interesting character, Timothy Dalton. He's done some interesting roles. He's done some stuff that's terrible, but yeah.
His Earl Flynn and Rocketeer will always be awesome.
Oh, so good.
So good. Oh, what did I see him in recently that was excellent in as a bad guy? Shoot.
Was he the bad guy in Gangs of New York, or is that
No, that was Daniel Day.
Daniel Day-Lewis? Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get those two mixed up on what they do.
Oh, I saw him in. Oh, isn't he the bad guy in Knives Out? No.
Nope. Barry's asking, was it Great 10?
The Great 10. Maybe that's what they were called. Yeah. I think he was called like General in August or something like that. But he was kind of a cool-looking Iron Man skull face kind of guy. Yeah, I had to draw a bunch of them, a bunch of DC characters.
So apparently he plays a bad guy in the Great 10 because. Oh, the Great 10. They're talking about the team. Not. I thought they were talking about Timothy Dalton.
Yeah, no, the team. The New 52.
Okay, yeah,
Ultimate Justice
several
League.
conversations going on, but yeah, that's definitely a 52 looking. I was never a fan of the 52 launch. They ruined Animal Man for me, even more so.
It ruined everything. Like,
yeah, that's true. Well, there was one 52 book I enjoyed. Maybe I'm off.
I read a few of them. Like, I got the first couple issues of that Frankenstein, which I didn't know anything about the DC's version of Frankenstein. But that was kind of Agents of Fear or something like that. It was okay. I read the Jonah Hex, and I remember thinking like it was okay, but like some of the pages were just like so phoned in. Like, I don't normally like to, I don't know who the artist was. I don't like shit talking artists, but I was like, dude, like, could you try? Like, could you just pretend to try? Like, it just looked bad. Like,
that's what I felt with Animal Man. Both the story and the art was just so weak. Suicide Squad and the 52 launch wasn't bad.
Oh yeah, and I didn't mind the Swamp Thing stuff just because Yannick Paquette did some crazy stuff, and Marco Rudy's stuff was great. I didn't mind that. Swamp Thing kind of like with wings and all that. It was kind of different, but he had wings sometimes, I think.
Oh yeah, I forgot they why did they do that? Because I saw the design on that and I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah, I didn't mind the horns. I thought the horns were kind of cool, but it was a different kind of it was a different kind of more warlike thing maybe. Now, I saw something recently with Timothy Dalton as the villain, and he's perfect in it, but I can't remember what it is now. Shoot.
So we definitely got the Great 10 answer that we were looking for.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been filled in. So we got August General and Iron.
August General and Iron, that's what it was. Yeah.
All right, but then there's also Celestial Archer, Accomplished Perfect Physician, Ghost Fox Killer. Boy, they made these names just smoothly roll off your tongue.
Oh, yeah.
Mortal Man in Darkness, Mother of Champions, Seven Deadly Brothers, Shaolin Robot, Socialist Red Guardian, and Thundermine. Named
I just
properly,
remember also...
that does sound like names that would come from a government-controlled team.
Yeah. I remember I didn't like how they also brought the Authority in at that time. Like, I like Midnighter.
Storm, yeah.
Yeah, Midnighter and Apollo and Grifter. I mean, I know Grifter wasn't a part of it, but he suddenly a part of the DC universe there, and I don't really care about that too much. But I loved Apollo and Midnighter as characters in the Authority. So I just kind of, to me, like they were such a thumb to the eye to DC's Justice League that it was weird that they ended up in DC. You know.
Well, I mean, they paid enough money for Jim Lee; they're going to get everything.
Oh yeah.
They weren't going to just let any of his properties languish and not make money.
Yeah, it's true. One thing I really liked that I missed is actually I loved that America's Best Comics. I loved Top 10. That Alan Moore police comic. I thought that was wicked, man. I love that comic. Such a cool concept. And Gene Ha's
Can you
artwork.
push your coaster up a little bit?
Yep.
Thanks, bud.
All right. Just gonna throw the backdrop on this guy. Now I want to go and spend all my time looking at old Doom Patrol covers on Google.
Well, I got the Animal Man complete run in this week, and Long Shot and Gargoyle miniseries. So.
Oh, wicked!
Yeah,
Oh,
so that's
Long
what we'll
Shot.
be reading this weekend. So.
Long Shot was a great book.
Yeah, I always loved that character.
It was so much fun. Yeah. Such a stylish character.
He was.
I remember I drew a commission of him one time and forgot that he had 3 fingers. Like I just drew him like a regular guy, and I was like, "Ah, shit, he's got 3 fingers. I totally forgot." I had to like fudge it. It's always the best.
Break
You
out
have
the white
to,
out.
It's so funny, buddy, that you just said that. I forgot about that.
yeah.
Yeah, that was
I forgot about that too.
And I started drawing turtle stuff again. I forgot that they only have actually 2 fingers and a thumb. I was thinking it was 3 and a thumb, and then I was like, something's wrong. Something's wrong here. No, they got 2 fingers and a thumb.
All right, guys. Well, I know you guys are getting close to wrapping this up. Well,
Yeah.
Almost done, buddy. Almost
a
done.
little over. We'll make these the last 2. Sorry, Barry and Tim, we didn't get your second ones in, but
I still owe Jordan one because he gave me a request at the end of our last coaster show, and I never got around to finishing it. It was he asked for something kind of funny special for Justin, and I still haven't done it. So if you're listening, Jordan, I haven't forgotten about you, man. I will get to it when I get to it.
so what we will do is as soon as Hugh's wrapped, we'll give us a call, and Karl can finish his offline.
I think I'm done the chief here. Just going to add a little bit more black at the top. Cut his head out a little bit. Nice. Well, thanks to everyone who watched us tonight. It's always great hanging out with you guys.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, I got Justin's icon on top of my screen, not mine. Oops. Womp womp.
Was Justin watching? Was he in the comments anywhere?
I don't think he was. I didn't see. He's got such
Oh yeah,
internet where he is.
Right.
I don't even know. Because I even told him, I said, if you want to be the ghost in the machine and just be audio, come on in. But
Yeah.
yeah, he couldn't get that. Oh, Casey's asking if the Dalton movie was Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz, yes, it was, Casey. Yes, yes, he's so brilliant in that.
Such
yeah,
a great
yeah.
movie too. Yes.
Oh yeah, I
could
love
talk
that.
Hours on how
That's
good that
exactly
movie
what
is.
it was. I was like, why can't I think of it? He was so brilliant in it. Yeah. Yeah, that's a great one.
That is funny. All right, well.
Almost done.
Yep, that's right. Sorry, don't mean to force you out there.
No.
Running out of things to say.
Just saying. I know it's late for you, buddy. So
Yeah, Hot Fuzz is a great flick, Murray. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so much fun.
Honestly, it's like one of the, I would say probably closest thing to a perfect comedy.
Yep.
Like the only negatives I would put it for saying it's a perfect comedy is that it actually has callbacks to another movie, which requires it. If that other movie didn't exist, those callbacks wouldn't work, and that wouldn't, make it. But outside of that, yeah, everything else is just spot on. Just the
Well, anytime
direction,
you
the
get Simon
acting,
Pegg and Nick Frost together, it's a good time, you know.
Oh yeah. I was disappointed Amazon canceled their show. Truth
really?
Seekers. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've been meaning to watch that.
Yeah, it's not as straight comedy as the others. It does have funny bits, but it is a bit more scary than anything they've ever done. And it's more Nick Frost than Simon, but it's still great. And I was just so disappointed that they canceled it. I was like, I don't get it. I don't. Of course, we have no way of tracking their ratings the way that all the streaming services do. But
Right.
yeah, it's just like I can't imagine it didn't have good viewership. Have you ever seen Hyperdrive?
No.
It's a sci-fi comedy with Nick Frost as the lead. I thought it was very funny. I mean, I like Red Dwarf too, but
Oh yeah, Red Dwarf's great.
oh, okay. If you like Red Dwarf, you'll like this.
Yeah, I know Troy's a Red Dwarf guy out there.
It's on Amazon, free, like Amazon Video.
Yep.
Totally worth it. If you have if you have a few moments to burn, I highly because it's actually got a few people from the Blood and Ice Cream trilogy in it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Okay. John likes Red Dwarf too, so awesome. Yeah. I've got that entire series on DVD. I fucking love Red Dwarf. So dumb. I told you we did the comic, right? That we did that one-shot comic with them.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah.
I'll have to dig that up. I'll have to find that. That was like a bucket list thing.
Oh, anytime you can work on a property like that, it's that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, John, talk about the Smeg brand appliance. Every time you see it, yeah. I love seeing the Smeg brand.
Oh man,
so
killing
good.
it, dude. That's awesome. And of course, Karl was killing that character. I knew you would.
Yeah.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, CJ pulled it. That was a great pick.
Yeah,
by
it's a
Karl.
brilliant pick. Yeah, brilliant pick. Very cool. I got a fun commission coming up. I got haven't done any commissions in almost a year, but I have one. You guys have probably seen them bouncing around the internet lately. Drawings of Cerebus, the Dave Sim character, with Barbarian TMNT, which is from one of the old Mirage TMNT books. I think it was number 8, where Cerebus guest star. And but anyway, this one collector out there, he's been going nuts, getting all these crazy, amazing pieces done of Cerebus and Barbarian TMNT. So it can be kind of however you want to interpret that. Yeah. So that's a fun one that I'm going to have to do one of these days soon.
I found some at a yard sale. Someone had all the service omnibuses.
Oh yeah.
I got all of them for like $25.
Oh man.
I loved it. I was like, I finally got to read it because I had quite a few, but I never had all of them. I finally got to read the entire thing. That thing was so beautiful.
I know Dave Sims in Kitchener, not too far from here, Kitchener, Cambridge, and he had like a garage sale of some kind. Like he had a warehouse sale because he had stock of all of those books and so many of them, and he was letting them go for like $1 a piece or something like that. And people were just going to his house and just walking away with like 300 pounds of books, because the guy made so many. I mean, it's still, I think, has the record for being the most like a continuous series of like an independent creator. I think Spawn may have just technically beat him at like when they started getting into 300s, but yeah, there's like well over 300 issues of Cerebus as far as I know.
Oh yeah.
He was the guy that like set that record. So yeah.
All right, guys.
All right.
Huge.
It is
Knocks
done.
out.
There you go.
Beautiful, man. Gorgeous.
And that was for who?
That was for John again. John Croto.
Yep.
Proto.
Good stuff.
All right. Well, unfortunately, I'm sure Karl still can't hear us, but. Yep.
You want a quick rundown again of all the what that we did?
Yeah. You guys want to throw them on screen real quick?
Chili,
Sure.
really. Chili.
Switch up my camera here. Hold on a second.
We had that girl, whatever.
Oh, no.
I can't remember her name. We had
That was Dorothy Spinner, by the way.
Dorothy Spinner. We had Cyborg Superman. We had Pennywise. was Storm,
Love it.
Perfect.
and we have Please.
Nice.
All right.
And Mike.
We got Zombie TMNT.
Zombie TMNT.
I didn't
We
see the
got-
final one of that. Oh, okay.
We got
That
Edna.
one's great.
And a half shell.
We got the Chief.
Nice.
Yes.
That epic beard.
We're gonna throw the Swamp Thing in. That's going to Troy or Jennifer, and we got
Phantom
Star Killer.
Killer? No.
Yeah, Phantom Star Killer. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Which I have to say was like so much fun because it's got everything you like about people, bad guys. Like it's got Skeletor with Darth Vader's gear, basically. I mean, can't go wrong with that.
I'll be honest.
And,
When you first showed it to me, you remember it looked like Taskmaster to me.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first too. I was like,
You know,
Taskmaster. Yeah, it's
I thought it was a character from Dreadstar or something, maybe. You know,
It
Jim
has that
Star.
vibe, yeah.
It felt like it had that kind of vibe, so I don't know. I think there is
it's
kind of
great.
like a skull-faced bad guy in that series. I don't really know it that well, but
Yeah, Carl.
All right, guys.
Linda,
well,
tell Carl his stuff is awesome.
yeah, thank you
yeah,
for
Carl killed it.
taking the time tonight to both be here in the audience and you guys doing the art. Carl, we'll get together and figure out this audio issue. Linda, thank you so much for being the in-between.
Thank you, Linda.
Linda for president.
And everybody, we will see you in 2 weeks for the uncouth United States of America celebration.
Woo-hoo!
We celebrate. So we will see everybody
Birthday
in
period.
2 weeks. Take care.
All right.